see forever, for what is done today never really fades away. Don't you worry about the weather, rage on through the storm. Oh, and shed your skin today, though the rain wash away. Oh, come on, look inside, everybody just get in line. No, nothing's free but you and me, but we fight and we lie and we destroy what we believe. While you're worried about your deity, here I am, just worried about you and me. Yeah, while you're worried about your deity, here I am, just worried. I scream and you're screaming, we stand for nothing. Yeah, I scream and you're screaming, we all want morphine. Oh, kill those dreams. Oh, I can see, yeah, but I just don't believe. And if I were you and you were me, maybe we could just get together and you will see. Oh, we're all the enemy. And while you're worried about your deity, here I am, just worry about you and me. And while you're worried about your deity, here I am, take a good look at you and me. Oh, why can't you see? Yeah, I scream and you're screaming, we stand for nothing, we stand for nothing. Yeah, I scream and you're screaming, we all want morphine, we all want morphine. Oh, kill those dreams. Oh, close your eyes, count to 10, just hold your breath in there. Oh, close your eyes, count to 10, just hold your breath in there. Wash away their sins. While you're worried about your deity, here I am, just worry about you and me. While you're worried about your deity, here I am, take a good look at you and me. Oh, it's all you know, it's no surprise, all their bullet holes full of lies. Oh, it's all you know, it's no surprise, all their bullet holes full of lies.
Your love is my drug. I get high and can't get enough. You make me feel like a fiend. It's your skin and your touch. Must be a sin if I like it this much. It's the best that I've ever seen. You're all I need, the blood in my veins and the air that I breathe. You're all I need to get by. When you bleed, I bleed. I feel what you feel and I see what you see. It's your love that gets me so high. It gets me so high.
A wizard is never late. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Lead. I used to say something at halftime. I had no idea what it meant, but I heard it someplace, and it sounded like a pretty good idea. The last thing I'd say was, don't worry about the horse being blind, just load the wagon. Then let's go. I have no idea what it meant, but some guys kind of got excited when I said it.
What's up, guys? It's your boys over at Cyber Skull Media. I'm your boy, Fundy.
Hey, Crude.
Woohoo! They got it this week, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, we are here. Shades decided that, you know, he had to roll on in on his motorcycle and decided he didn't need to take his helmet off. So,
pretty much.
That's right.
sometimes he has to wear a helmet around the house. We all know. Echo. I know. I gotta tone it down. I'm way too fucking excited to talk football tonight. Okay? So
He is. He's very excited.
So, why else am I wearing the helmet though? Mine? Whoa.
not sure why.
Uh-oh.
That echo was wild. Anyway, what were you saying, Shades?
Why else would I be wearing my helmet? What's tomorrow?
Yeah, we're. I don't. Hold on. This is wild. I need to mess with my mic a second.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. It was acting like it was picking you up on both of my mics. Like it was using both of my mics, but I have them set separate. So I don't know.
So if I talk now, what happens?
Still doing the same thing, which is weird.
Huh.
Weird. Anyways,
Hey, Brandy.
what's we got a new person
Meow.
in chat tonight. How's it going, Brandy Sickles? Thank you for joining the show tonight. So, as Shades was saying, we got Fundy's benefit ride tomorrow. Actually, you know what? Let me go pull up that graphic and show it off,
Yep, that's what's up.
and we'll go from there. How you guys been? How are you, Crude?
Meow. Good. Doing dandy, boys.
Dandy.
Yeah, dandy.
Here we go.
Ready to talk about the foosball.
Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. So there's a ride. It's going to be tomorrow. You guys can't make it out and you want to donate, you can !donate in the chat and it'll pull up the link. If you have any issues, just let me know. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of good times. It's going to be great. I'm going to get a neck traction machine for home use finally. We're going to rock it. Now, before I spoil the show,
Pocket.
drop your pocket. Donate didn't work. That's great. That's fantastic to know that one of the bots doesn't want to work tonight, and it's the other bot that normally always works.
Uh-oh.
Son of a gun.
Anybody else notice that Discord settings is different?
What?
No.
Did I
At
miss
least mine
something?
is.
Oh, it's gonna get super annoying that it's picking you up on my mic.
Yeah, I'll just talk
I'm
quieter.
listening back and I don't hear it though.
Okay. It starts getting bad, just let me know. Rich says Crude doesn't know anything about football because he's a Broncos fan.
Aha!
You shut your fucking mouth, sir.
Oh, we got
Bleep,
the
bleep,
first,
bleep, bleep, bleep.
first one of the night right there, and it wasn't even us that did it.
I better
Man,
not hear none of this shit from you goddamn Chiefs fans.
I mean, let's go. We're gonna tomahawk chop this. I should have thrown the tomahawk chop on here as a video, but you know what I did load? You know, just the whole belief system right here. In Veach, we trust. Yep, still here, still saved in from talking about the draft. Let's go.
That's gross. That's gross.
I don't know. My camera looks really gross now. I don't know why. The lighting's
The
all off.
things you need to learn to update and delete.
Anyways, yes, welcome everyone. We're going to talk football all night tonight, however long you guys want to go. So, I'm
Timber who?
excited.
Dustin, goddamn, I'm being attacked.
Hey,
I'm being attacked.
the only double teaming happening here is on screen, okay? And I'm in the center, so
That's it.
I'm gonna come.
That's it. Feeling attacked, and I'm going in my safe space. Fucking done.
well, since you're in your safe space, I gotta ask you one question.
What
No,
in
this
the
is a safe
wide,
space.
wide
World of
sports is
sports.
going on here?
Is going on right now? And then
Hey, where are the white women at?
I saved him from last week. I saved him.
Where the
Had
white
to.
women at?
Where the white women at? They're on the sidelines cheering with little pom poms.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, it's fun. We've got a few things planned tonight. And as far as how much we actually get into, we'll find out. So if you're new here, like our stream, it helps. You can comment in the chat. As you see, people are going to be gambling all night long. If you've got questions, just feel free to ask the chat and they will fill you in on how that works.
We're gonna need to get one of those Gamblers Anonymous number fucking
right?
things. To
I
put
think
in
I have
Discord.
one actually.
If
I
you
think I
have a
one.
problem with addiction, please call 1-800-BET-NOW.
I thought I put one together, but I don't see it. So what you can do too is we are doing hot shots tonight. Every $10 is a hot shot, which means if you're new, we go pull up a roulette wheel online that has all the hot sauces we've tried in it. We'll spin it, and whatever it lands on, we put in a shot of moonshine because we still have some. We need to finish it.
That's gross sounding. I love it.
Secret.
What's your secret?
But I can't tell you, then it's not a secret.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we get something in the mail?
We did, but
were we?
you know,
Wait,
we
it's
got
the-
something in the mail, and if you want to know about it, then go on our Facebook page. We posted a video about it.
Were when were we gonna add it?
We got to try it first.
I'm saying.
Meow.
Spicy November, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Spicy November.
See, even
I
I'm
can't
trying
wait.
to try this shit, and I don't want
You
to.
guys, you guys are gonna get destroyed by that shit.
Oh, it's gonna be
Um,
ridiculous.
Yeah, like
Also,
uh,
if
I'm gonna
you
need a
tip,
lot of ice cream for my butthole.
if you tip and the alert doesn't work because we fight with it sometimes, just let us know in chat and we'll go double check it. And if it goes through, we'll do the shots for you. Usually we start the stream with the shot, but we're running a little low on our shot alcohol. So you guys
Ooh.
tip, we'll finish out what we've got tonight. But we are drinking something special. Mr. Leaf
Oh.
King, who is at one of Andy's shows tonight, Mr. AG Strange, made us up. What's it got in it? Peach Crown,
Yeah, peach.
Snapple peach tea, and actual peaches that aren't ripe, because apparently he thinks peaches are supposed to be hard. I don't know.
Peaches go hard in the paint, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shots. Well, you tip $10, Jasmine, and we'll take shots with hot sauce in them. But this shit is delicious. So that's what we're sipping on tonight. So we're going to get rolling unless someone's got a hot shot coming in here. Because, yeah, it's time to get going. We're already 20 minutes in. And it's time to do our thing. So we've got
Ryan,
a
you
few
are correct.
things.
Quickly, I just want to say that.
That's all right. It's not gambling if you if you win.
It's not a problem unless you win.
Right.
If you win.
So we're going to do a few things tonight. We're going to do win-loss records for Kansas City and Denver, which I spent painstaking hours putting these amazing looking graphics together. So if you guys want to save these to your phones, if you want to make your own version and send it to us or post it in our Discord, you can do so. Feel free to save them to just use, share them on Facebook, whatever you want to do with them. Boo. That's not my fault. You root for losers. That's just not my fault, Brooke. It's not my fault. You're a 49ers fan. Okay. We're also going to talk about the biggest contracts in the league. Deshaun Watson. We may get to a tier list in the second half of the stream where we rank all the teams. And then what we'll do is after we've had all of our discussion, about mid-season, we'll come back to it, and then we'll come back to it again at the end of the year. So let's go. Where should we start, guys? Where do you guys want to start? We also want to have some talks about the NFL as a whole, but is there somewhere particular you guys would like to start tonight?
Ow.
No?
That's all I got.
Start at the top, work our way down.
All right. Well, you may have already seen it, but let's start with this. Who do you think?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Who do you think are the top 5 quarterback contracts in the league in order? Or even just top 3?
What are the top 5 Denver quarterbacks?
Russell Wilson.
Okay, there you go. There's number 1.
No, I'm saying, what are they getting paid? It's a pay thing. Who's the most paid? Top 5 or top 3? I want you guys to take a stab at it before we click on it.
I have no clue. You mean highest paid in the NFL right now?
Right.
Quarterback.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers.
Number 2?
Who's number 1?
You just said Aaron Rodgers, so I was like, who do you think is number 2?
Who does number 2 work for?
I don't know. Which one? What do you guys think? Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. What do you guys think are the top 3 paid quarterbacks in order in the NFL?
Top 3. Oh God, I haven't looked up what did Mahomes get new signage? Right? Dude, I haven't paid attention to any of it.
I don't know. Just take a guess and then we'll pull it up and take a look.
I'm trying to think of who's all even still there and who's gone now.
God, we're terrible at this, bro.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
terrible.
the biggest football fanatic.
I don't pay attention to the other teams.
Oh,
really.
absolutely, you are. Like,
all
I
right,
haven't.
work together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, work together. Shades, hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Watson. I bet Mahomes is like 3.
Argo knows because he was here when I looked it up last night.
Probably.
All right, well, you guys suck at this, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go reveal it.
I'm trying to look up what quarterbacks are even going right now.
Watson,
You're giving me like a bunch of dumb
Mahomes,
quarterbacks.
Allen.
Okay, we got Watson, Mahomes, Allen. No Rodgers?
Yeah. Now, Rodgers
I
should
bet
be up
he's like
there. I
6.
think he's top 3.
All right,
I
here we
think he's
go.
top 3.
Here are the top paid NFL quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers at the top. He just got his big payday. It's $50 million a year.
Yeah, I thought so.
50.2.
I thought so. I had heard something. That's like the only thing I've heard really about this season.
He deserves every penny. He's a fantastic quarterback who is just in an organization that
He throws
giving him
games
weapons.
and they give him a bonus.
they're like, we just lost arguably the number 1 wide receiver in the league. So should we draft one in the first round to replace him? Nah, it'll be fine. But Aaron Rodgers is in first. Kyler Murray is in second with 46.1. Who's that? He plays for the Cardinals. Pretty sure he was.
Yeah, I know who he is now.
Pretty sure he was a roll tighter. And he actually was playing pretty well and then got hurt. He hasn't done anything to actually command this salary. It's wild that they actually paid it, but we'll see what he does this year because they're the first team that the Chiefs are going to play this year. So we're going to see him first.
Hey,
Number
hey,
3,
hey.
Deshaun Watson. We haven't even gotten to Mahomes yet. Number 3 is Deshaun Watson, who still hasn't done anything in the league with $46 million.
That's crazy.
He went to the Browns?
Yeah, they signed him to a massive contract because the Texans. He wanted out of out of Houston.
Yeah.
And Houston wanted to get rid of him, and yeah,
Maybe
he
you
got a
should pay him
massive.
less.
Right? They paid him a ton because you remember they had Baker Mayfield, so they went and brought him in and paid him a ton, and then shipped Baker off to North Carolina.
Huh.
Damn.
So, and he has a 6-game suspension, and for what we'll get into after this segment. So number 4 is our boy Patty Showtime Mahomes with $45 million. I just want to reiterate. I want to reiterate that when he landed his $500 million deal and people were freaking out that he needs to do that the team's not going to have any money after this, that he's a greedy, selfish prick. I said, you'll see. You will see. It was a super smart deal. The cap's going to keep going up. And here in a couple, 2-3 years, we're going to see it pay off where he's not even a top paid quarterback. And it looks extremely team friendly, like we saved a bunch of money. Oh, hey, look at this. He's the 4th paid quarterback. And out of everyone on this list, he's got the most accomplishments except for Aaron Rodgers. It's wild.
Yeah, that's right. Sit down, Mahomes.
Then we've got Josh Allen. He just got his $43 million deal, and he's a fantastic quarterback. Like, they totally should have beat Kansas City, but we've got Pat Mahomes. So what do you do? What do you do? Then we've got Derek Broke Down Carr.
Who?
With $40.4 million. I don't know if he's worth that much. I think he's gonna have a
fucking Allen here.
I think he's gonna have a better season this year because of Devontae Adams, but I still don't think they take the West.
Where does he play?
No.
Then at number 7, we've got Dak Prescott for some reason at $40 million. And then we've got Matthew fucking Stafford, who just won the last Super Bowl at $40 million. He's 8th and he just won the last Super Bowl. It's absolutely wild.
Crazy
Yeah,
watching
they'll pay
him
anybody
come from the
anything
Lions to that, and then
Right,
boom,
you go
he's
from
good.
the Lions and then you go from the Lions, you go to the Rams and you take them to the Super Bowl and you win. Like, come on now. I'm a big Georgia Bulldogs fan. I got my championship hat hanging in the closet. I should have wore it tonight. And I watched him at Georgia when I was in college with Noshawn Moreno at running back. And you can see who's still in the league. But he's a stud. Then we've got Russell Wilson of the Broncos for $35 million. It's really going to be interesting seeing what he does with the Broncos this year, because they actually do have a pretty good receiving core and a pretty decent defense. So it should be interesting.
Actually go watch now.
Right? They actually have a quarterback who can potentially do something, because he sucked ass last year. I had him in fantasy. I always like to draft him in fantasy because he's always consistent. Except for last year.
Good for your off weeks.
He was awful last year, and then he broke his finger, and then he didn't recover. Like, I was streaming quarterbacks weekly pretty much, and I still took home the W in the championship, boys. Then we've got Kirk Cousins for 35, which is a joke. And now I just want to, that's top 10. So now I just want to say 3 of the 4 AFC West quarterbacks are in the top 10 paid quarterbacks in the league. And Justin Herbert, the only reason he's not there is because he hasn't signed his next contract yet from his rookie contract. So he'll probably be up there after that happens. I just want to see where Tom Brady is on this list. This is like
retired
highest paid contracts, period. There's Tyreek. Look at all these people who are making more than Tom Brady.
Hey,
he's 23rd. At 25 milli. He's taking 25 milli a year. At 23rd paid in the league with the most accomplishments on the list.
I was gonna say, what would he have been at the Patriots though?
I
Any
thought he
idea?
retired.
He didn't take any big deals until he basically came to the Buccaneers. Like, that's the one thing I always have liked about Tom Brady is he's always taken super team friendly deals and surrounded themselves with weapons. And
Yeah,
that's
he
why
wants
he's
to
got
win.
that's why he's got as many rings as he has.
Well,
But
the other part is, you know how much money, like when you win, right? When you
bonuses
win,
and
yeah, when you're a winner, dude,
You're
and you
making
have
millions of bonuses.
advertisement deals and all that shit, you're making tons of money outside the league.
right, he's got all sorts of stuff outside the league going on. So,
Oh, dude, he has so many commercials and everything else. He's like the next Peyton Manning of commercials.
he's got his own meal plan service thing. Like,
Alright.
it's interesting. And his wife is smoking hot and makes tons of money too. So
I was going to
you
say
know,
she makes tons of money from what I heard.
the dude's out here winning. But
All
speaking
I
of
do
people
is win.
who aren't winning right now, is Deshaun Watson. Yes, Kitty. Yes. Hi, come here. All right. You can stop bugging me.
I'd just like to say that it's bullshit that Tom Brady came back. I thought he legit retired. I had no idea that he came back again.
Yeah, get him
He
out of here.
actually,
What?
he wrote like a goodbye letter, but didn't officially retire. And then all the media outlets were like, Tom Brady retired. And because everybody was like, he retired, he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm not retiring now. After you guys spent all this time talking about it, I'm coming back again. There and Back Again by Tom Brady.
Oh God.
No,
All right,
sir.
are we
I
good
don't
now,
like it.
Kitty?
It's like the Fast and Furious movies. They just fucking keep coming, you know?
At least Tom Brady's better than those movies.
And honestly,
I would rather
Yeah,
watch Tom Brady than those movies.
those movies are making mediocre deals, and yet they just keep coming, you know?
But speaking of people who aren't winning right now, I mean they are and they aren't. Deshaun Watson. So Deshaun Watson, you want to know what he did? You ready for this?
What did he did?
Here's what he
What
did.
did he did?
This is a New York Times article.
What to do, boo?
Watson met at least 66 women for massages over a 17-month period.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
He had help from the Texans, including a non-disclosure agreement in making appointments, and he pretty much wanted sex or sexual favors from all of them. 66 in 17 months. That's wild. Like, sir, why aren't you just out? Like, I know you don't want the attachments, I
If
guess.
that was a female, I
But
think
it's
we
like-
would call her a whore.
a whore. A whore. But it's just like, man, you're a celebrity. You can have anyone probably that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what he was doing.
And so he's like, I don't want no attachments. I just want my dick touched.
You know what it is? It's like he's like, I just want it by appointment, you know? Like, and I
Yeah, like, it's 4:00, pee time.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I know in a week from now, I'm gonna want to be bumped and tickled.
I mean, he probably saw Robert Kraft get smacked on the wrist for having rub and tug joints in Florida and getting caught.
Yeah.
Since he's an owner, and was like, well, if he's going to get slapped on the wrist, so will I. Yes, let's see how that worked out. You're not an owner, Deshaun.
He can afford anything with this, 46 mil or whatever the hell that was.
There's been more than 24 women who have come forward saying that he harassed or assaulted them during the massages.
Oh God.
Like, wild. All sorts of stuff about it, man. If you guys want to go read the article more in depth, you can. That's about all we're going to say about it. But it's just like, wild. And the fact that the Texans, some people on the Texans helped,
Yeah, what, like,
And then you had NDAs. Like wild, absolutely wild. But you know what? Do you just, maybe be smart about it. Think about this.
That's your advice, Thundy?
So do
Don't
you,
go
but
to
maybe be
massage-
smart about it and don't
go
be
to
stupid.
massage parlors and
Yeah.
want a handy.
No, they like set these up, and these women like came to him or came to the facility, like wild
Right.
shit. Like, I don't know, man. You're a celebrity. You're an athlete. You make tons of money. I'm sure there are way better options for you than this.
I'm not gonna lie. Sadly enough, this shit probably happens all the time.
Oh,
and
you
he
know
just
it
happened
does.
to get called out for it. So
It's the whole, I'm a celebrity. I don't want all the attachment. I don't want all the bullshit that comes with it. Just get me going,
Yeah.
And then this is what happens, especially when you're a celebrity and you do this shit. It will come back to bite you in the ass every time. Because they're just seeing you as a payday after that. They're just going to bide their time till it's right. And
yeah,
it's
until
game
one
over.
comes forward or two, and then the rest of them are like,
Instead, he just gets a 6-game suspension, a massive contract.
Wait till
A
that one
6
comes
game
forward. It has a
suspension, you
condom full
say?
of your sperm.
Yep.
I'm gonna come.
a 6-game suspension.
Where we hear it says a 3-person combo. It's because it's called the Cyrus Skull Lounge, and it's our show, and we engage with chat every once in a while. We don't want to break up the flow in case we edit a video out of this later. And what did you have to say that you are so needing Red? You said allegedly. I mean, if we're gonna quote Letterkenny, that's fine, but it's there's proof.
Allegedly.
Oh man. So yeah. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'm sure there's plenty of other little things going on around the league. We had, Matt Ryan go to the Colts. We had Carson Wentz go to the Redskins. We had Baker Mayfield go to Carolina. We had Russell Wilson go to Denver, like Devontae Adams to the Raiders. We had Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins.
That was crazy.
That doesn't seem smart to me because Tua can't.
That seemed
sling
like
the
a
ball.
terrible idea.
But you know what? Go chase your money and do you, man, because we're gonna be better this year without you. So we're gonna spread
Whoa,
the ball
sounds like
around.
someone's a little hurt. All right.
No. If he wants to go do his
Sounds
thing,
like
that's fine.
someone's a little hurt.
He did amazing for us, but decided to chase a bigger payday than he was already gonna get, and that's fine. Because now Mahomes
Tyreek
gets
Hill
better.
Is a beast and he's amazing and then he's on the Chiefs and then he leaves and he's like, fuck you, Tyreek Hill. I fucking hate you.
I mean,
I got it.
No
I
one
get
saw it coming, but when you think about it, it's like, all right, go do you, bro. Because now Mahomes has started to regress just a bit because he started forcing it to Kelsey and Hill, and now he can't force it to Hill anymore down the field. And we're spreading the ball around more. And I'm hearing awesome things at a camp from about Juju and about our rookie Sky Moore.
Ooh, who?
So Juju Smith-Schuster, formerly
The
of
old
the
Steeler?
Pittsburgh Steelers. Huh?
Say
Wait a
again.
minute. The TikTok guy?
Yeah, the
TikTok? Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, he don't do that shit no more, but I follow him on Snapchat because I get to see some of the inside life of these players. And thank you, Don Argo. Go Chiefs, that's for sure. Will the Broncos ever be relevant again? I mean, they are right now.
When
What
they
are you
get
talking
another
about?
Terrell Davis.
They got Russell Wilson. They're more relevant now
When they get
than
another
they've been.
Terrell Davis. They got Russell Wilson. That's not Terrell.
They're the most relevant that they've been since Peyton Manning was there. This is the first time they've had a good
You
quarterback.
named another quarterback. I want a running back.
I want my quarterback.
They have Javonte Williams, who is
That was
on the graphic I put together because he's actually a pretty good running back. But they got Russell Wilson. They're probably gonna. Here's my prediction: they're gonna fight for second in the AFC West, and it's gonna be a tight battle between the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos for second place.
You know what? This is not fair that you have all the control now. All right? No, I need little buttons over here that has like, he's a fucking liar. Like, I need a little thing where I can
Like
push
this,
it.
like this, like
and
this,
fucking,
like this.
yeah, like this. Like
Bullshit.
this. Oh my
Oh,
god.
but
Yes, please. Like,
You
you need
need-
to tell me
you
what it's
need-
on. Number 2, so I can just scream it. 2, 2,
You
2.
need a graphic of Big Daddy. This is bullshit.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
this is
You
bullshit,
can have
man.
all the easy ones.
And I'll add them,
You.
or like send me links and I'll download them, or tell me what you want. I'll clip them out of movies if there's nothing good online.
I
I said-
really don't. I don't think this is a Chiefs season. I'm just saying.
I do. I think
I don't
we're
think-
gonna come out shocking people with what we're gonna do this year and put together.
Nah. I think you're about to get the shocker because it ain't gonna happen.
Maybe like this, but not from football.
Same reaction. Woo!
I'm gonna come.
Oh, so yes. So speaking of that, we've had a lot of lot of news,
I just looked
you know?
at Shade's hat.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know why. He's like leaned forward. And I saw that shit like the other time, but it was like down there in the cam, and I just saw it. I was like,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
oh, shit.
See, the chat's ganging up on you, but I'm over here going,
I know.
no,
I know.
the Broncos are very relevant now that they've got Russell Wilson. So
Hey, you know what? We let our actions speak, all right? You're not going to hear me say a whole lot. I throw out some corny jokes and some whatever. I just let my boys play, you know?
I
Just let
told
my
the
boys
bitches
play.
whatever, and they just whatever.
Yeah, and they just whatever. Most of the time I do that because we suck, and I don't want to have to hear about how I said it was going to be good.
I mean, the whole team is turned around because Walmart bought them. So,
dude, for real.
If concessions aren't all Walmart stuff and cheap as shit, I'm calling bullshit.
Who? Walmart bought who?
Yeah, the Walton
Yeah,
family bought the Denver Broncos this offseason.
Ah, jeez.
Was it the Broncos that they bought?
Yeah, they own the Broncos, bro.
I thought I heard somebody else. My bad.
I mean, there were several people looking at them. Several people.
Well, I just meant like I thought that Walmart bought a different team, but
Walmart
hell yeah,
heir
dude.
Rob Walton pays record
That's right.
$4.65 billion for the Denver Broncos.
Was that before or
Hell
after
yes.
taxes taken out? Because I mean, like, he only made a few million.
No, he pays extra on taxes.
Yeah, he wrote off the stadium as a write-off. Even though
Yeah.
that's what he was buying.
So
He writes off all the concessions now, all the everything else.
absolutely wild, you know.
That's gonna be awesome.
It is going to be an interesting season, I think. And you know, who knows what Brady's going to do. So, you guys want to do some win loss?
Hopefully he retires.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hope. I tell you what though, since Gronk's done, Kelsey's going to start beating his records starting this season in like
Probably.
stuff he hasn't already broke.
Gronk will come back.
The playoffs, the playoff records
He's another one that's never done.
Yep.
with like
Brady's still playing? I'm coming back.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Tom said he thinks Gronk will come back maybe by mid-season.
Yeah.
He won't be able to keep
That'll be-
away.
That'll be the funny part because it'll be like, wait a second, you guys didn't tell me Brady was staying. He's like, that's because we didn't want you to come back, Gronk. Like,
There's going to be commercials
What?
where he's just sitting at home bored and goes, I think I'm going to go play football again.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Tom, why did I retire? I don't know, buddy.
Yeah. He's like, well, what do you do now? And he's like, wait, I'm a football player.
He's like, I don't know. I didn't even retire, and everybody thought I did, so I came back. So I can't really tell you.
Right.
Somebody call Drew Brees. What do we do in retirement? Oh, we signed deals to talk on TV. That's
Yeah.
what we do, because
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
he did.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to do commercials with Peyton Manning at that point.
Right. Hold on.
The only thing that makes sense. Jasmine sucking it up.
Yep.
Losing.
She's talking trash over here. So we want to get some win-loss records out of the road, and then we'll go take a short break after we do that.
Hey.
Oh.
Whoa,
Whoa.
what? Whoa. What's he?
We're all the way into the stream. I have no idea where my phone is.
You don't need it. All right.
You see how
Well.
instantly he's worried. You can see it in
He's
his
so worried.
cheeks because you can't see it in his eyes, but you can see it in his cheeks.
He's like, all my bitches are messaging me.
Yeah.
Can't approve these new members to the OnlyFans.
All these bitches is
He's got a
texting
point.
me.
As soon as we go to break, he's gonna run out of this office and looking for his phone. So I put together some graphics. I even did one for Mr. Crude and you Broncos fans out there. I even messaged it to a few Broncos fans that I'm friends with. I go, here, make my time working on this worth it. Use this.
Use this. What do I use it for? Everything?
Yes. So we got
On it.
Russell Wilson.
That one, toilet paper.
We got Javonte Williams. And we got Bradley Chubb.
Who's Chubbs?
Bradley Chubbs. And you got Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones.
Who's Travis Kelce?
All right. Now, I haven't ever punched you, but
Isn't he their defensive back?
yes. I just want to mention
Yes.
stream elements came back, so that's
He's
nice.
He's a defensive back for all the interceptions Mahomes going to throw this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the punter.
Actually, several of his came last year from Tyreek Hill not catching the football.
He's
Tipped it off his hands, and it was picked off.
Travis Kelce Whataboy.
Whataburger? I want a Whataburger. Anyways, let's go
Whataburger.
through this. Let's go through this, shall we?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right. So, we got W's and we got L's.
Uh-huh.
First game of the week. First game of the season. Arizona Cardinals. We're going to take that W. That's what I think.
L.
If you want to do your own, you keep track and we'll make a graphic that says Crude on it. And your
Mine's
your
super
thoughts.
easy. All L's.
You're an echo, Dustin. I don't know how there's an echo. It's not even showing.
I like
it's
it,
not
but don't say stuff like that while I'm taking a drink.
So, we got the Chargers at home. I think we're going to take the W with the Chargers at home.
You probably
But
will take the W there.
I think we will lose when we play them at their home.
Hey, you skipped one if we're going to do it that way.
I know,
You're
but they're
skipping
right
weeks.
next to each other.
You still skipped
They're
one,
all
sir.
right next to each
I
other.
skipped a bunch.
Fair.
Yeah. Wait, no.
We'll
My
come to
mind's
it.
breaking right now. What order are you doing?
I was just saying. I'm just saying. I think we beat the
We're
Chargers.
14 now with a win.
I think we
Okay.
beat the Chargers at Arrowhead, but I think we do lose when we play them at home.
Hey, did you happen to see where you dropped that W? I'm just saying. You see where you dropped it?
Right here.
No, but where you dropped it and then you clicked and drug it again. I'm just saying. You dropped it on week 14. I'm just saying.
That we're gonna win.
Just leave it there.
That we're gonna win.
Yeah. So you can be wrong.
Well, first let's go to week 3. We got
Yeah.
Matt Ryan and the Colts. Okay. Now, I think it could be an interesting game. It's going to be really interesting seeing how Matt Ryan and this offense really click this year. because he's
The
not
thing-
that great a quarterback.
Yeah,
The
I don't
thing
I don't
is,
see it. I see the
for-
Chiefs doing winning that one for sure.
When you're talking about this, you're probably talking more. I mean, how's the Chiefs defense this year?
That's a big
or-
question.
Because that's the deal. If you can, at least you can't shut down Mahomes, but if
Hey.
you can contain the amount of damage,
I think you got to keep up with the damage and then hope for a couple of good stops.
Is Dirty Dan coming back?
Oh no, he went with Tyron to New Orleans.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we weren't gonna pay him anymore,
yet
and he's gone. And who's gonna take over his role is probably Brian Cook that we drafted this year.
Okay.
But you know we've got this a solid defensive line. Frank Clark thinks he's gonna be better this year. It's his last year with us, regardless. We've got that young Karlaftis that I was not a fan of drafting, but he's been doing the right things in camp and saying the right things, so hopefully he can perform. And then we pulled in just recently Carlos Dunlap from the Seahawks and then the Bengals before that. And I thought because he's 33, which is old in the league,
You're old.
for you know a defensive end, you know he averages 8.5 sacks a season, which is his goal, which I think is fine. But he wants to play more. I thought originally he'd be more of a third down type of guy like Ingram was when we had him, but he wants to play as much as he can. So I guess we'll see just how much he can play. His Ingram went to the Dolphins with Tyreek, and I'm like, I guess that's fine if you don't want to win a ring, but good luck, brother. I think he hated playing for Kansas City. He hated playing for Kansas City because he was a Charger for most of his career, Melvin Ingram. So I don't fault him for wanting to leave. And now we upgraded at the position, so that works out. Then we got our middle field with our hot shot middle linebackers, Gay and Bolton, and we added Leo Chanel to the mix, and he's a hard-hitting son of a bitch, so that's going to be interesting. And then we've got like a 6 or 7 person fight for our defensive backs, because Charvarius Ward left. I don't even remember where he went, but he left. And we brought in a guy from the Texans, and we drafted a bunch of guys. So it'll be really interesting seeing. That's the one position group I have no idea what the starting lineup's going to be outside of Snead, because he's a stud. Then we've got the safeties, who we're going to have Justin Reed, who we brought over, and Juan Thornhill leading the pack with Brian Cook subbing in and another person rotating as needed. So I think once we start clicking, we may look a little rough the first half of the season, and then it's going to start clicking like a Spagnuolo defense does, and it's going to be money. So going back to what we said, I think we're going to beat the Colts. I think we're going to be off to a 3-game win streak as opposed to last season. Then I think the Buccaneers. We got the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. And now they've got, who did they sign? They signed somebody.
Nobody.
They signed Julio Jones. That's who they signed.
Nobody.
Who was amazing with the Falcons, didn't do shit with the Titans. But he may have a rejuvenation in this offense. I don't know. I think the Buccaneers come out swinging, and Tom Brady.
It's just whether or not Brady likes him.
I mean, we whooped the Buccaneers the year we lost to him in the Super Bowl. We whooped them in regular season, and then we decided to play differently in the Super Bowl, and we had an entirely backup offensive line. But I think Brady hands us our first L of the season right there. I don't like saying that, but I think that's where the first L comes.
The dude commands respect.
I gotta do it, because hopefully it's his last season and we don't got to worry about it no more. I would prefer that Mahomes add another tally to his win column against him, but I don't know if it's going to happen. That may be the one thing that he's always going to be compared to his whole career is his record against Tom Brady. I think that's going to be the one thing that people hold up against him his whole career. No matter if the stat books at the end of the day when he retires tell a different story.
And the reason that I think that you can't do that is you have someone with so much experience versus someone with so little. And then, you know what I mean? So unless they face off and fair, I mean, that's like the MJ LeBron talk, you know? That's what always happens.
Right. I just think it's disrespectful to call Patrick Mahomes LeBron James because he doesn't fall down.
You know how we solve this?
How?
I can't talk about it. It's the first rule.
Oh, okay. So moving on, we're going to take a fat W over the Raiders.
First rule of football club.
Yeah.
We don't talk about football club.
So we're going to take a fat W over the Raiders at home. Anyone
First
have any
rule about
arguments?
massage parlors. We don't
On
talk
the Raiders?
about massage
No.
parlors.
You got any arguments against that, Crude?
No.
No. Okay. Moving on. The Bills. I want to say we win this game.
Nah.
I want to do one. I'll tell you when.
Okay. But
Dude,
I think that 13 seconds that we used to beat them last year in the playoffs, one of the greatest playoff games of all time. Yes.
I'm gonna come.
What?
I think that they're going to use that, and they are going to fight tooth and nail. If we win this game, it's going to be because we really wanted it more, and I think they're going to want it more. I think Josh Allen is getting tired of being beat by Mahomes in the postseason because he beat us last year at home in the regular season at the beginning of the year. I think it's going to become a thing where Josh Allen starts beating Mahomes regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, Mahomes is going to have his ticket every single time, and it's going to frustrate the hell out of him. I think Mahomes and Allen is going to be like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to be more friends, since Josh Allen sucks at golf. And they were teamed up together against Brady and Rodgers. And then we're going to come down to the San Francisco 49ers, who is Brooks' favorite team.
I think I know what week.
Good Lord. For some
Shane
reason, I
wants to
thought
do.
that was the Jets.
Oh, we don't play the Jets. The Jets is the Broncos play the Jets.
Meow.
Are you wanting to talk about the Jets, Shades?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I
well-
know what week he wants to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The bye week?
Yeah, week 8.
Yeah, I want to do week 8. We win! We win!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, so
You give him all the easy ones.
San Francisco. We're going to see if George Kittle is even on the field or if he's hurt. Trey Lance sucks. The only player they've got, besides a revolving running back room full of injured players, it depends on who's not injured that week, who's playing. I know because I streamed the running backs in fantasy football last year. They're good when they're healthy. The problem is they can't stay healthy. I think if we shut down Deebo Samuel, which is going to be tough, he was my favorite player on my fantasy football team last year. He just signed a massive contract as a wide receiver. It's going to be a tough one if we can shut down Deebo. I think it's an easy W.
It's going
But
to
I
take
don't
like a
think they're
brick or
coming out
something
on
to
top.
shut down Debo.
Even if they're in San Fran. What was that about the Depot?
I said it's going to take a brick or something to shut down Debo. I mean,
No, Debo. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Have you not seen that movie?
Whoa, catch on, Thundy. My gosh.
Hey, I'm thinking football
If
here.
that was a grappling hook, you're falling.
I mean, I usually always think about Debo when I hear Debo, but I'm like in football mode right now.
Yeah, he's in football mode now. We
So
can't
we
think
got-
about Debo.
Right. So we got week.
Jerome Bettis?
No. Debo's a stud. He's the best player on their team. George Kittle's all right when he's not hurt because he's brittle Kittle. And I know because I drafted him last year too. Not making that mistake again.
Brittle Kittle.
Brittle Kittle. I did. I named. You
What
can
a shit
nickname your
name.
players on fantasy football, and I named him Brittle Kittle. I named
That's pretty good.
I named him Russell Simpson, capital Simp.
Oh,
because he is. Yeah.
Burn.
Kittle. Anyways,
I just got banned.
why? Bye week 8. We win that one. Then we've got a Titans.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
then-
you give him all the easy ones.
People want to talk about the Titans with Derrick Henry. What has Derrick Henry done to the Chiefs?
That's it. That's the only problem is that that's all they've got is Derrick Henry. Like,
Yeah, because they traded AJ Brown away, and now they've got a hot shot they drafted, but who knows how that's going to translate.
can you imagine if Henry was on the Chiefs though?
Yeah, he would still barely run the ball like he still currently does.
Still, I mean, when he does get it though, like, you got to watch out for Mahomes, or you got to watch out for this fucker that's going to run you over.
Yeah, that would be nice. But, we got 5 running backs battling for 3 to 4 running back slots right now. Like, we're going to have the best running backs ever to ride the bench because Andy Reid will run the damn ball.
We got the best running backs ever to ride the bench.
But they're getting paid though, right?
Yeah, but I want to win as many games as possible.
But they're getting paid though, right?
That has no impact on if we win or lose.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, I can't hate on anybody who just walks on the field, whether they sit on the bench or not. It's like, what's the minimal now?
I mean,
The minimal is big.
You make thousands of dollars just being on the practice squad or not actually being on the active roster.
Yeah. At one point in time, I heard it was like $300K or some shit for.
Yeah, it's insane.
Riding
You
that
make
bench.
lots of money. Like, I'd be, part of me would be okay with it. Part of me would be like, I want to compete. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you know what I don't want to be on? I don't want to be on a practice or not a practice squad, but ride the bench for a team that won the Super Bowl. Because then you still get a ring, but
Yeah,
yet
you're
you've
like-
never played. Like,
Never even got on the field. It's a participation trophy.
yeah, that's exact.
Unless,
I'd be
like, it would-
awful. I could never wear it.
It would suck if you were hurt, but as long as you played normally and helped them get there, it's just, it
Yeah.
sucks that you didn't get to play. Like, because it's so hard to get to the Super Bowl and then win. Like,
Right.
it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, if you play during the regular season and you helped win games or you helped give some type of push towards that Super Bowl win, doesn't matter. But just to ride the bench all freaking season, never have any playing time, and then get a Super Bowl ring, like, could you
Right.
really wear that? No way. Don't get me wrong. If you're making players better in practice, like you're a defensive back or something, and you're challenging, and making your players better, maybe. You know what I mean? That
Right.
kind of makes sense.
So back to the topic at hand is we've got the Titans after the bye. The Chiefs have actually been notorious, no matter how bad our defense has been, for shutting down Derrick Henry. And it's after the bye. You want to know Andy Reid's record after the bye? This is an article from last year, so it may or may not be updated one game. 19-3 regular season after the bye. Now that could be 20-3 or 19-4. If this article, depending on when this was written, but that's a pretty damn good record
Yeah.
for winning after your bye week. That's pretty damn good record.
No sleep.
So I'm putting a W in this Titans category right here. Who wants to argue with me?
There's not enough L's. I'm just saying.
Like
We're
I
getting
said,
there.
their only problem is they got Derrick Henry that he's going to run him over if he gets the chance. I mean, stop that and they lose.
Right, you stop Derrick
I'm
Henry, it's
Derrick
game over.
Henry.
Yeah.
If you can't stop Derrick Henry, that's a different story. But I'll say this, it takes way more time to run the ball, usually, than throwing the ball. So even if Derrick Henry's going off, time's not going to be on your side if we're scoring quick. And we can score quick.
Yeah, but all you got to do is run
Yeah,
out of bounds.
It's all you got to do.
So moving on, we got the Jaguars. And I think after their
Oh, they're gonna
preseason
lose.
stomping by the Raiders, even though my boy Trayvon Walker finally got his first sack and it was against Derek Carr, which makes me even happier, that's an easy W, boys. Easy W, boys.
How many
This-
sacks does Kelsey have? Just kidding.
Kelsey can't have sacks.
19 and a half.
I
So
didn't,
here's
I
where
didn't say how many inches does he have.
Whoa.
I think we're gonna take
Whoa.
another L. Because I think we're gonna lose to the Chargers this year in LA.
That's happening.
I think it'll happen. And then I think we're gonna turn around and play another LA team the next week. But I think it'll happen just because, shit happens, and I'm not gonna be happy about it.
I don't think they're losing to the Chargers either time.
All right, Shane. I like that. I like that. I like that confidence. Because I don't want it to happen, but I think it might.
It's gonna.
It'll be interesting when we take a look at this.
My thing
you know.
is I think, like, I realize what you were saying about week 2, but I think it'll be reversed.
Yeah, you
don't
think
think the
we'll
Chiefs-
win there and they'll win here?
Yeah, I think Mahomes will start. I think the team will start to dial a little bit towards end of season. I guess you're not like in. I guess this is mid, so we'll see. That'll be interesting.
Yes, very interesting indeed. We've got LA the next week. We got the Super Bowl winning LA Rams, and I think it's going to be a good game.
How long
really
have
do.
they been at LA Rams?
Like 2 or
Quite
3
some
years.
time. Quite some time now. They moved
It's
from
been a
St.
minute,
Louis.
right?
It's
Oh,
been a
yeah,
minute now.
yeah. Duh, it has been from St. Louis. It has been a minute.
Chargers just moved like recently. And the Raiders just moved recently.
They haven't been St. Louis Rams since like Nelly and them, right?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know
okay.
exactly.
Okay, it's been a minute.
You want to look it up and send me a link, I'll pull it up. But the LA Rams, I think, could go either way. So I think I'm going to come back to my decision on that one because I'm really not sure.
No,
I think
decide.
Hey, we
Decide
can't
right
skip.
now.
we're coming back.
No breaks.
I'm coming back to it. I'm going to think on it. 'Cause I
Decide right now.
don't know. Don't know. We're going to come back to it.
Right now. You put us on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot right now.
Right now.
This is right now.
All right, I'm going to put a W in there.
Oh,
Of course you are. Of
You
course
gotta
you
live
would.
with that. You
Let's
gotta
go
live
take
with
a
that.
I'll live with it.
Sorry. All right, I'm done now. I feel better.
I reserve the right to change any of these when we finish.
No.
Yep.
Nope. It's in pen. There's no erasing pen.
What? Look at this. I can just hit delete and it's gone.
What is that? Invisible ink?
But you know what I'll do is I'll go back to the stream every time and I'll send it to you.
Honestly, I was thinking it could be another L, but I've already got 3. So I don't think so. I don't think we lose more than 4 games this year. That's the thing. Is I don't think we lose more than 4 games. I'm just trying to figure out which 4 games those are.
That's an honestly bold statement, sir.
It is. So next we got the Bengals, and it's going to be a revenge game for us. And so we're going to shut Jamar Chase down, and it's going to be a W, boys. Burrow is a flash in the pan. He will never see a Super Bowl again. And if he does, he will not win. That is my statement, and I will stick to it. Without Jamar Chase, he's nothing. And if you shut down Jamar Chase, it's game over.
So if it goes the other way from what you just said, you're gonna eat a gym sock?
No, but I'll eat something spicy. Okay, I'll put this on record now. If Joe Burrow wins the Super Bowl this year, I will eat a Carolina Reaper on stream live. I will do it.
Yeah. Way
You
to
know what?
make not bold statements.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because you know what sucks is like that might actually happen, and then I'm gonna be like, oh,
Because you know
get the ice cream.
the
and the
one
crab
thing,
food.
the one thing that has ever upset my stomach was those Carolina Reaper cookies. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I've ever
Yeah.
done spicy that has upset my stomach. So this could be a bad time. You might have me throwing up on stream.
Yeah.
Maybe
I say
we'll
we do
I
it
mean,
anyway,
you've got
but-
like 20 weeks though, right?
I got until February.
So what? I shave an eyebrow for this week 14 if we lose, and then
All I know is there's 9 people
No,
watching that
no
are going
way,
to hold
dude.
me accountable to this.
Week 14, Crude. If you
And
lose, you got to shave both eyebrows.
all right. And then if I win, if the Broncos win game, then I get to cut Sunday's ponytail.
That is
And
never
shit.
on the table.
I get to take away Thor's thunder.
Listen,
Bro, I'll be
listen.
missing fucking eyebrows.
The
Okay?
hair, it's not on the table. It's not on the table.
It will be when I cut it.
It takes longer for this to grow back than your stupid eyebrows.
I fucking doubt it, sir.
I mean,
Just pencil them on. Plenty of ladies do that.
Motherfucker.
You can change your expression every single day.
That'd be fucking great, though.
what time is it? Oh yeah, I'm angry
You
right
just
now.
see me. You just see me get pissed off, and I like spray my face, wipe them off, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm angry. You know what I would be like, right, Mr. Yeah,
We're
Mr.
probably-
Potato. I was gonna say, I'd be
We're
like,
probably
Mr.
gonna get
Potato.
copyright claimed.
I'm packing you an extra pair of shoes and your angry eyes, just in case. And if you get hungry, here's some cheese puffs.
Yeah, angry eyes there. Stop it now. That way we don't. Not as much footage. And you're angry eyes. So I was literally getting ready to say, like Mr. Potato Head. I'll just be like, bah, bah. Fucking-
Packing your angry eyes.
And then when I'm crying, just bah, bah.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Oh shit.
Oh, anyways. Broncos away game.
Loss.
All right, I'll give you this one. Remember this.
You know you have to give it to me.
Ah,
Oh,
I'll give it to you, big boy.
playing Broncos at home. And this
With-
team is going to be fired up
Right?
into season, so they got some time to get the kinks out.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Well, welcome Nick to the chat tonight. How's it going? He's in here gambling. He's gonna kick. He's
Hey.
gonna end up having more cred than Brook. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Brood.
hilarious. Yep. For Brood, that's Brooke and Crude's name if they ever got together.
what 9 people are watching? How many do you think are porn bots?
Poor Brooke. Poor Brooke.
How many? What about porn bots?
Yeah. How many of our
Porn.
9 do you think are porn?
Absolutely none of them. Or they
You think?
either chat.
5.
Anyways,
I
Texans.
bet at least 8 are porn.
Argo. Oh shit. How many of our chatters have made a porn? We need to know.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Never mind. Don't tell us.
Anyways, moving on.
Hey, do I have the rights to ban someone? Because Argo clearly needs to take a timeout.
yeah.
No, because then it'll delete all his comments, and that deletes the engagement. It was only fun
Okay.
when I did it to Brooke.
Bye, Argo.
Anyways, Texans, easy win. Their organization is in shambles. I don't even know who the hell who is the quarterback
No
for the
one
Houston
cares.
Texans.
That guy.
I'm gonna find out.
I'm surprised they're even a
Houston
team. Like, if we were able to just take out a team, the team would be
Texans.
gone as fast as they got here.
QB.
I mean, it still shows Deshaun Watson.
Sunday is a brave man
That
for
guy's good.
searching things on live.
I don't know who the hell this guy is. Houston
What?
Texans roster 2022. Even Google doesn't know who the fuck their quarterback is.
I don't know. Somebody will show up.
Someone will play.
Hey, can we get the
Yeah.
replacements?
Yeah. Where's the practice squad?
I think they're just trying all sorts of. They're just throwing mud at the wall, seeing if it sticks. So that's a W, boys. Seahawks, it's going to be a AFC West reunion because what's his face, who was the quarterback for the Broncos before this?
John Wayne?
No one remembers.
Nope. Anyway, that's a W. They were going to beat the Broncos at home. That's going to be a W. I gave you one. We're splitting the difference.
I'm not arguing it here. I'm just.
I split the difference with 2 of the other 3 AFC West teams because we're not letting the Raiders win either game this year. I don't even care if they have Devontae Adams.
I would love to argue that the last, end of season that Mahomes won't be on fire and he'll lose games, but I don't think that will probably be the case.
I think so. The way that they've started scheduling games with your division opponents, like rivals, is because of all the battles for play. I think the last 2 games are going to be a battle for playoff seeding, and however this comes out is how it's going to get ordered.
Right.
So I think we lose 4 games with the potential of losing the Rams game. I think that could be like that's my I'm not sure about game. That could be a W or an L, but I don't think we lose more than 4 regardless. Because some report I pulled up said they thought the Broncos were going to take the AFC West with 11 wins. And I'm like, it's going to take more than 11 wins to win the AFC West this year. The AFC West is just too good.
Yeah.
You're going to have to at least have 12 wins to win the AFC West this year. I firmly believe that. I think this is how it's going to play out with a potential change with the Rams. Now, is this how it's going to play out? Probably not. If it does, I'm going to lose it. It's going to be awesome that I predicted the whole thing, but I have never been right with this shit. So there's going to be a game we lose that we shouldn't lose. There's going to be a game that we should lose that we're going to win, So
that's inevitable, basically.
Hey, speaking of losing,
hey,
I'm over here gambling and it's not doing nothing.
Uh-oh.
It's because you don't know how to type.
Well, that or it has a little.
It maxes out
cooldown.
at 100K, I think, and there's a cooldown, but I think it maxes at 100K.
Well, there is no cooldown for me. I'm just gonna go with the max because I haven't gambled yet. Motherfucker.
Okay. Yep. See, the boss knows.
Said 100,012.
Yeah, of course, that guy's gonna know.
The champion knows. He's over 11 million.
All right, so there we go.
Technically, Ryan is now ahead of Brooke in second. Cyber School doesn't count.
No, we're in second.
Somehow, Victoria is in there, and Nick is coming for that number 1 spot, though.
Hey,
he's the dark horse. Nick is the dark horse that's gunning for Dustin. Yep. All right,
we can do a thing for Cyber Cred where they can send us in their weekly things for the Chiefs, and if they get it right, we give them Cyber Cred.
Right. Okay. I do like that. All right, everyone, if you want to participate, send us your record for the Chiefs, what you think it's going to be, and write on your graphic, whatever, your win-losses. And every game you get right, I will give you 500,000 cyber cred.
Good Lord.
Dustin's at 11 million. This could shake things up, right?
Yeah, we do need to give him something to shake it up, though. We gotta. Boom.
Okay, 250K. 250K. Because there's 18 games. Or 18 weeks. Well, 17. You won't get a gamble on the bye week. But
so we're getting Chiefs
250K.
Well, the bye week could be just a participation thing. If you participated, the bye week could be 250K. I'm just saying. To throwing out ideas here.
I'm looking at a calculator.
My hands are clean.
So you get 4.2 million cyber cred if you hit on all of them.
I'd give you $1 million if you're winning up till your bye week.
Like the half?
Yeah.
If you're right for half season. So 9.
Yeah,
maybe.
you win up till bye week, or you're winning up until bye week.
All right.
You're gonna give a bonus million?
Yeah.
To whoever has the best record out of everyone who participates.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we're doing. 250K a win, or a 250K a correct prediction, and then at the bye week, whoever has the most correct will get a million bonus, and then whoever has the most correct in the second half of the season will also get a million bonus.
Yeah.
In case nobody else heard that, I heard a mic drop or something over here.
So yeah, if you guys want to participate, the graphic is on the Cyber Skull Facebook page. You can save it from there and then write your own W's and L's with your phones on who you think is going to win. You have to have the graphics to us before season starts. If you don't get them to us before season starts, you're disqualified. You got to start from week 1.
I'll get mine in about week 17.
Slow down for a second. Where can they find it?
The Cyber Skull Facebook page.
Okay. You can pull and save image to your phone, correct?
Correct.
Correct. And then you just draw on it, boys and girls. And then send it.
We have to
Don,
stay inside the lines.
Don with the biggest projection. Kansas City's going to win 14 games and win the Super Bowl. You've heard it here first.
Good night, Don.
Anyways, whoever participates, send it to us before the season starts, and then we will track it and keep track. Anyways, let's move on. Let's do Denver, and then we'll go take a break.
Win.
Okay, let's get started here.
Win. I already started.
I think you're going to... So the first game is actually going to be super interesting, right? Because it's Russell Wilson versus the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And you're going to fucking win that game. That's not even a conversation. You're going to beat the Seahawks. I'm sorry. I know we have a fan who is a Seahawks fan, and she told me not to trash them too much during our stream.
We have a fan?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to trash them. I can.
Oh, yeah, you can. I said I would not, while being given a hug last Saturday.
You suck.
So
you suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
I'm going to clip this and send to her. Screw Crude. Anyway, I think it's going to be the Texans battling for the worst team in the league this year. You can't even name their stupid quarterback. And then we've got a San Francisco game.
I don't know much about this game, to be honest. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I think I
can see it go either way. It's going to depend on your defense, I think.
Yeah.
Your offense is better outside of Debo.
I'm going to put an L on that one.
Shades is saying an L.
Oh.
Yeah, because somebody's going to lose.
Shades is saying L.
Cyber cred.
What are we putting here, boys? We're going to beat Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers?
Probably
also
not.
Russell Wilson's former division. All we need is 2 out of 3 of us to agree on a letter.
Whoa.
I'm legit going with L.
2 out of 3 of you are Chiefs fans, so you calm down.
Hey.
I know more about the league as a whole, though, so I'm going to be
1 out of 3
biased.
of us is a Chiefs fan. Like, I like the Chiefs. I just don't have
Yeah.
None of them are my favorite. I watch players.
Shades will miss a game. I won't.
Yeah.
We'll probably take the L on that one.
All right,
but
that's okay. Here.
That's okay, because week 4 is a big old W.
Oh, see.
Oh no, I think the Raiders take you on that one.
I was waiting for Teddy to fight me on this because
I was gonna say I think the Raiders beat you in Vegas, but I think you beat them when they come to your house.
That could be a fair argument.
I think that's how it goes down.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think we take W's in both of those.
You think you're gonna run the table?
I always love this matchup. How was it last season? Do you remember? I don't remember.
It doesn't matter because now you got Russell Wilson. It's a whole different ball game.
But that's the argument that I'm making. Like, if it would have been wins leaving last season, like, we only got better. You know what I mean? So unless they came up with an answer, it's staying the same. W's.
So last year, I'm looking at last year just for reference.
Yep.
Last year, you destroyed the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Let's see, Raiders. The Raiders beat you in the first game 34-24 and 17-13 the next game. But with those scores, you know what's missing? Good quarterback. Although
Yeah.
I think you split them, but
It could go. I mean, yeah. I do think that the travel will have something to do with that too. I could agree.
but I hate the Raiders, so I'll go either way. Which way are we going?
We'll do L away or when we play there. Because I'm putting W on the next one.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that Colts game. I mean, the one thing I forgot to mention about the Colts is they had like the best running back last year. I think it's Jonathan Taylor. He was amazing.
That's what he meant.
He was amazing.
Maze balls.
So he could be a big factor in all the games that he plays in. But if we're looking at quarterback play, I know what Carson Wentz did last year. I had him a couple of weeks, and now it's Matt Ryan. So it's going to be about the same gameplay, I think. So I'll give you guys that W. Now I've got the Chargers away. Chargers away.
You know how much it pains to just say W or L, knowing that? Man. Especially an L. I'm not saying I'm saying L.
You split the games last year.
Yeah. Which I think we'll do again.
34-13 when you lost.
Because I think we'll have a good in season once again. I think that's what we'll do. I mean, like, not once again, as in it happened last time, but I think that we'll put shit together. I hope.
Right.
I hope we can get away from being like a fourth quarter team, or like, you know, where we do fine until, you know, like, that's what I'm hoping. But just consistent gameplay is all I want to see. So with that being said,
are we splitting these or are we doing a W?
W.
You're gonna take a W?
Yes.
All right.
W.
Jets, that's a W. I don't even have to.
Who do you want to win? The goddamn Jets?
I think you'll beat the Jaguars too. I think you'll beat the Jaguars and go on a win streak into the bye.
Yeah. Which means we're gonna come out hot.
I think you're gonna lose.
Oh.
I think you're gonna lose to the Titans.
We might actually.
Because you'll go off a hot streak and they'll be like, Russell's back. And you're gonna come out after your bye and stuff just isn't gonna go right.
After your
right.
bye.
And then you'll bounce back with a win against the Raiders the following week.
Yeah.
And then you'll beat the Panthers.
Because that's what we do, though. I mean, you're just like talking about what we do. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're expected to win, and then it's like, lose. So yeah, take the L, take the W. Week 10, week 11.
I think you'll beat the Panthers.
Yes.
And then I think you'll lose to the Ravens.
I hate this, but I agree with you.
I mean, I think they're going to be on a prove it tour this year. Because last year, sickness and injuries just destroyed their whole team.
Yeah.
Just decimated them. So I think that Lamar's going to be out to prove himself again this year, and he's going to play like a man on fire. And it's the first season in a while that we don't actually play them in Kansas, or Kansas City doesn't play them. But I think that L is gonna happen. Now, if it shocks me and the Broncos win, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Cool.
Then we said what? That the Broncos are gonna beat us. So,
doesn't matter what you said.
There's that W.
Yeah.
And then let's see, we got the Cardinals.
You might have to give me some insider information on this prediction because I
see they were really good before Kyler got hurt. People were like, "Oh, they're going to the Super Bowl." Then he got hurt, and when he came back, he still had some good games, but then he had some really bad games. It's going to depend on how he's playing that week, I think, if they're any good. I think you could take the W.
I was like, I'm going to go with W on that. Just
as
that
far
little...
as I'm aware, you're a more well-rounded team. I know that they've got DeAndre Hopkins, but I don't know if he's ever going to be relevant again. So I'll give you guys that W. I don't think you beat the Rams. And then you lose to the Chiefs.
Debatable, but all right.
We already discussed this.
I know.
And then
that's
the
why I'm
last
just leaving it there.
game, you think you're going to run the table on the Chargers? Or you think you're going to split? You're going to run the table?
I'm calling it now. I think we got
give it
this.
to you. He puts you at a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses.
Yeah.
But that could still squeak you into the playoffs. Because I think it's going to come down to... I think some of these will be different for sure. But...
Oh, dude, for sure. Absolutely.
If anyone wants to play the Broncos schedule win-loss, we'll do the same deal because the buys are almost identical. They're just a week apart.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to play either the Chiefs or the Broncos schedule, or you want to play both, you're more than welcome. Just get us the schedule before the season starts. $250K, a correct guess, and $1 million for whoever has the best record at the bye, and then the best record at the end of the year.
Pow, 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 pow. A milli.
So we could shake some things up. So you guys want to play? That's our predictions. We will put these on the Cyber Skull Facebook page probably Sunday. Because, busy day tomorrow. But we'll probably put them up there Sunday.
All right, what are we doing tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, the benefit ride tomorrow. So,
why? What are we doing tomorrow?
So, just so you guys know, we're sitting here with
in our underwear.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 6, right?
Yeah.
11 and 6. And I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 4. That's what I was thinking. But 13 and 4, 11 and 6. I think that's pretty reasonable, but I think that either team could surprise us.
For sure.
It's really going to depend on how well Russell bounces back after having his rough season last year and his hand. But
yeah.
If he bounces back, I think it could be between the Broncos and the Chiefs for the AFC West.
Yeah.
I had someone tell me today that the Raiders were going to take the West, and I laughed at him. You know who you are, because he was one of the losers in my fantasy football league last year. I don't care if you own a wrestling promotion that you could kick my ass. I'm right, and you're wrong. Okay? He's an Eagles fan, so I have fun giving him shit.
Ding, ding.
I'm going to clip this out and send it to him, and he's going to laugh his ass off. Dr. Doom ass motherfucker.
Ding, ding. Dr. Doom ass.
Yeah, his favorite Marvel character is Doctor Doom. So that's our predictions, ladies and gentlemen. We will post them on Sunday. So we're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do two things. Okay. The first thing is we're gonna talk about the state of the NFL as a whole and some of our feelings on that, which you don't want to miss.
Yeah, no, I got some.
Crude has things to say, okay?
I got some fucking feelings.
So you don't want to miss Crude rant. And then I think we're going to end the stream with the tier list. I think we're going to end the stream with the tier list because I can take a minute.
You're going to cry?
You gonna cry?
I'll come out of my safe space and I'll show my true emotion.
So since, you know, people like Jasmine didn't watch the video that I put 5.5 hours into editing.
Yeah, and the sad part is a lot of it, parts of it might be directed at certain individuals, and individuals haven't watched it.
And there's inside jokes that need to be had. So I'm going to pull this video up of us beating Shredder. It's long enough that you won't see all of it. So you're going to have to go watch it, because if you haven't watched any of these videos back, I add a lot to them.
But we're not going to see our favorite part.
We might have to skip up there if we don't. But
yeah, do it.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. Shades has to find his phone before he has a stroke.
Nah.
And then I got to get up because my back hurts like a son of a bitch. And Crude's probably going to go take a little puff on a cigarette.
That's right.
So, y'all go smoke them if you got them. Refreshen your drinks, your snacks. Take a watch of this video, because if Jasmine doesn't watch it and doesn't catch the joke, we're gonna have a problem. So,
Step out of my office. Why?
Like
Because you're fucking fired.
like this.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
I love that clip. I love
Yo,
that clip.
Yeah, that guy.
Anyways, all right. So,
Shrimp.
Don't leave and disappear on us. When we come back, we're going to give you some thoughts on the current state of the NFL. And then we're going to rank every single team in the NFL. And then we're going to get on out of here. So, we will be...
Bye, Felicia. I'm kidding. We'll be right back.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Cyber School Media.
What's up, everybody? Welcome, everyone, to Gaming with Thundy, the show with no intro, and we're back. I'm your host, Thundy. That's your cue, guys.
I'm the not host, Crude.
And then we got Shades over there. He forgot how to talk. We're gonna finish Ninja Turtles tonight, and we're gonna kick Shredder's. And we are both thrilled to have Crude back with us tonight.
Hey,
how come I'm a 4 and you guys are 5s?
Because you need to get
you're
good.
Behind on leveling.
You're a noob. That's why.
Damn.
Let's go. So we got 4 levels left.
It won't fly.
It won't fly. I bet that's a bug guy. What do you think?
That guy lost his head.
I remember Crude was just dominating last time. I fell behind last time.
You just zapped the shit out of me. You just let that happen. Oh my god, why am I the only one getting... what the f...
One button.
I keep getting
We're
shot
standing
too.
on the middle. I see it now.
I see it. Your plunger gun. Stupid ass.
I would
I'm
not
not touching
step
it.
on
I'm not touching it. I'm going for it. Oh, that's a bad idea.
You guys already touch it?
He did.
I did not.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I'm going for it. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
I'm struggling tonight. What can I say?
Just gotta get warmed up. Oh. This is...
2 very boring minutes later.
What the world, bro?
That was quick.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. What the hell? What are we supposed to do?
Come down to the bottom.
Go away from them. Those things.
That was horrible.
That was terrible. Never again. You thing.
Took that one in the face.
Phrasing. Boom! Inappropriate.
Oh my god. All right, let's kill this bug boy. Is that Jeff Goldblum?
Turtles, I'll have my revenge.
What revenge? This wasn't set up at all. I don't know who you are.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh,
she
we all got. Oh, I got stuck in that one.
Oh,
You just walked right into it. You son of a bitch.
You just
I
sucker
remember
punched
him
you.
from like the first level of the Turtles in Time game. Shoots that
yeah?
fist out of the gun.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's where he came from.
So you're saying you remember him fisting you?
Sorry, children.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's hard to forget that things like that, you know? Aha!
Ah, we got him! Let's go!
Kiss my red.
Hey. I just got an achievement. Finishing the boss using a super attack.
Nice.
Ooh.
Splinter's over here hoarding.
Uh-oh, boys. He's together.
The old dome has seen better days.
I don't know where it's taking us. Oh, it's a whole new world. A whole
A
new
whole new
world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Technodrome redo.
Defeat stone warriors using super attacks.
Now he's looking.
Yep.
Oh. He just Mike Tyson me.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children.
Teamwork is the way.
Look, Splinter's at 1,000. He's cheating.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I missed it.
Hey, we found Kala, whoever that is.
That's for all of us. Trying to beat her up.
I am not.
That's for all of us.
He was over there like, ah.
He just laid his hands on her.
I mean, it's not my fault that I was swinging my nunchuck and she just happened to walk into him.
Told you not to come in my room while I'm playing with my nunchucks.
I said don't disturb you.
Playing with my nunchucks.
I am the master of the side. Get out of here. Boss fight?
Lord Krang's well shot.
General Trog.
You humping the wall? I'm just over here nunchucking the shit out of him. Jeez Louise, man.
He's almost done. He's
Yeah.
almost done.
He's dead.
Yeah, let's go! What? Wait, that wasn't it? That was a mid-boss?
Oh,
don't fall in that hole, Shades.
Yeah, kick.
I don't even know what's going on.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Who is this guy?
Big Shredder?
Intruder alert.
Chrome Dome. Kick his Chrome.
Can't hurt him.
Why aren't we hurting him?
You gotta hit him in the face or something.
What the hell?
He ain't hit me up here. Haha.
Well, he does.
Oh.
He hit me up here. Well, he does.
Ah, we gotta throw the characters towards him.
Hey, there we can hit him.
Oh, that's gonna be a while.
So when
this
he's
is gonna
on
take a
his
minute.
knees, we can hit him.
Now on your knees. Now on your knees.
Do it, don't sing it.
There we go. Now we're figuring it out.
Perhaps I can be of some
Oh, he's saving me. He's a good guy over there.
Got you. I don't got you.
What
Are you
button
seriously
is it?
just gonna stand on my body and laugh?
I'm hitting the buttons and nothing's working.
You're just gonna stand there and laugh.
I was hitting
Oh my
buttons
gosh.
and nothing
Oh my
was
gosh.
working.
Can I get a what the hell in the chat?
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go.
can't believe this.
We get away with whatever we want.
Did you see my health bar? Look at that health bar. One hit from death.
Yep, and I would have stood over you and laughed.
Let's
Can I get a what the hell in the chat? Fucking bullshit.
Bro, I love this video so much. There's so many good parts in this video. Like you freaking out, the nunchuck scene.
Oh my god.
Brooks
It was good.
or Jasmine's special scene that she wasn't even here to watch, so now she's in trouble. Who's back? Who's back from break?
Guess who's
I
back?
noticed we dropped like four viewers over break,
It happens.
but
Hey.
we needed it.
We got 6 likes and 5 viewers, so
All right. Well, you guys are back from break. We'll get back going. You guys aren't back from break. We'll just sit here and keep flowing, I guess. I can freestyle, whatever. Not like
Yeah.
Blind Fury though. I really want
God.
to show that one video. You know what one I'm talking about, Shades. I don't want to say it.
GH?
Yes.
Haha.
I really want to. Well, Brooke, where's Jasmine? She missed the part that was a joke that she needed to watch, and she wasn't even here. She's fired. You can fire her, Brooke. Tell her right now that she's fired. Hey, 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 hey.
Hello there.
Yep. Fired.
She's fired. I gotta wait to play the fire until she comes back. You won. Well, you know who lost? Jasmine.
In other news,
In other news,
my credit scores went up. Yeah.
Microsoft
Well,
is down, went down 4 points.
congratulations.
And then other time that we play another game, though, if Thundy doesn't learn how to revive before we play, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset.
Remember?
Really
If you
upset.
remember,
But-
I learned in the video because
And-
I get both of you. I saved both of you at the same time at one point.
In all
Yeah,
fairness,
as you
what if
stood
we
over
play
me.
a game that there is no revive?
That's true.
Then I guess it would be a game for Thundy.
How are you guys behind? That's what I don't understand.
Behind.
They said
Behind.
that they're super, super behind. So they must have like paused it to go do something and then came back.
Yeah,
Is my guess.
just refresh your shit.
Just keep watching it through, and you can rewatch the stuff you miss later. You want to be current.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a whole lot has happened in the last.
did she
5
finally
minutes.
see the part? Did you finally see the part that I put in specifically for you, or should we watch it? I think we should watch it again. Don't you think so, chat?
Do
Sure.
I think I know the exact timestamp too.
it. He's like, I put
It's right
enough
here.
into that. I remember.
I sent her the exact timestamp too, and she still didn't watch the video.
Ouch.
So
Burn.
this is for just destroying all my hopes and dreams. And this is for you. World, a whole
A
new
whole new
world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
No. And the little bird. I added that in. Ah, Brooke thinks it's hilarious. And that's all that matters. And then where is the other part that's one of our favorite parts in this? And then we'll get back to business. It's right here.
That one right there. Yeah. Trying to beat her up. Oh, I missed it.
Hey, we found Kala, whoever that is.
That's for all of us. Trying to beat her up.
I am
Shit.
That's for all of us.
He was over there like,
He just laid his
said,
hands on her.
I am not.
I mean, it's not my fault that I was swinging my nunchucks and she just happened to walk into him.
Told you not to come in my room while I'm playing with my nunchucks.
I said don't disturb you. I'm
Playing with my nunchucks. Playing with my nunchucks.
Dude, I had so much fun editing that. You have no
Oh my
idea how
God, bro.
bad I was waiting for Shades to come home from work so I could show him this video.
Was he like in the entryway, like clapping his hands together? He's like, come look, come look, come look.
Ah,
um,
Call in sick, come on.
close.
Tell him you're sick. Tell him
I
you
got
have the
back and he's
shits.
like, "Want to watch the video?" I'm like, "Okay."
I gotta watch it. We gotta watch it. I guess the last really funny part was when you freaked out.
I was. I don't got you. That's legitimate freak out too. Are you seriously just gonna stand on my body and laugh?
I'm hitting the buttons and nothing's working.
You're just gonna stand there and laugh.
I was hitting buttons and nothing was working.
Can I get a what the hell in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the hell in the chat?
bro. That was so messed up. Go back. You were just laughing, bro.
Look at that health bar.
Just laughing. You literally crossed your arms like, and I would have stood over you and laughed.
Oh man. Like I'm saying, guys, if you haven't watched back the videos I edit from our streams, I add so much to it. Like it makes it a whole new experience. And it's
really
something that
does.
you could easily share with other people. And we're gonna take certain clips like the nunchucks and we're just gonna save them to use during our stream every once in a while. Like there's a bunch of other streamers I watch that do something similar, and whenever one of their group does something ridiculous, then they save it and use it like every single stream. So
yeah, and I'd like to throw it on my Crude stream, like Instagram clips
Great.
or something. Yeah, because
you know
that's fucking gold right there, man.
just like this.
Hey, where are the white women at?
At the
And she
same
was-
time that I'm upset that Thundy just laughed at me over my body, he comes back completely with the edit and makes it worth it.
That's what's fun is watching Crude freak out when I do dumb shit because it makes for
man.
great content.
Fucking raft.
This is gonna be great.
Oh man. All right. So now that we're back and everybody's here, even though some of us are still behind and they won't hear this message till they catch up, Jasmine.
Yeah, I was like, looks like we're up to 7 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Yes, much love.
We're gonna move into the next segment, which is the current state of the NFL and how we think they're helping nudge the outcome of certain games. You can have the floor clear. The blah blah blah. Today, Junior, you can have the floor, Crude.
Me? I couldn't quite hear you over that.
You can have the floor, Crude.
Okay. Let's discuss this. See, I was a huge fan of watching football, right? And everything else. But also when you're a Broncos fan, it also makes you want to kill yourself. But so at the sake of my blood pressure and everything else, might have been some of what I stopped watching. But the other part of, I would like to remember what season and stuff, all that there was like stuff going around where some of the leaders in the NFL, like of the NFL itself, not just the teams or anything like that, had like admittedly said that they have done things, and I wish I would have done more homework before this, to be honest, but to change the outcomes of games, right? Like fairy tale kind of happening, like, oh, Brady, like would be crazy if Brady, like went to a different team and still went on to the Super Bowl, and then like it happens. I mean, I'm not taking away from Brady by any means. He probably could have made it happen on its own. That's just one probably kind of poor example of it. But my rant is, I think that there are more things to play in the NFL than just two teams playing each other. I think they make whatever sells tickets happen, whatever brings the most money in happen. I think there's a lot of that.
So,
done.
What you just said, you're one of those the NFL's rigged kind of people?
The NFL what?
The NFL is rigged?
To a certain extent. I think it has to make sense and make money.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
I
what I
get you.
mean? like I still think there's a lot of legitimate games and things like that. Like I'm saying, like, you know, I think there's a lot of that. Because there's a lot of games that just don't matter, like teams that aren't relevant necessarily to doing this. But with that being said, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of things that go into that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit rigged. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah. Yeah, whether it's even a player doing so or just I don't know. Sometimes I think the teams are completely unaware. But I don't know. If there's a fairy tale thing that can happen, right? Like Mahomes winning the Super Bowl. I'm just
already
saying,
had
I
him
think that's
once.
rigged. But you know, that's because I mean, dude, think about it, right? Right? Brady's getting ready to leave. You got to bring another quarterback in the NFL that's going to be that guy. You bring in Mahomes, everybody, you know, that this is going to be crazy going to the Chiefs. Let's take him to the Super Bowl because that's going to fucking ignite craziness.
I mean,
once again, I can't take anything away from Mahomes. It could also be 100% legitimate in that aspect.
we're a flyover state. There isn't a big money market like some of these other teams, so we've gotten shat on a lot, even with Mahomes.
Right. But I mean, like you're talking TV, commercials. How can I get a bunch of eyes on the TV watching games? You know what I mean? So it's not even so much that like it has to be the perfect team. Like I went and watched Mahomes just because it was exciting for me to watch the new quarterback come in and do things. So it makes sense to rig that to happen, is what I'm saying. I don't know if in Mahomes' case that was the case. I can't say that. Like that's not even an example I want to use. I did, but I just don't. I just think that it's not like back in the day where there was hard gritted fucking teams just battling shit out. I think it's more about money, and I think money has ruined it. And it's very tough to think that it hasn't. So
Possible.
it gets
Money
some
is the
loss
root of all
from
evil.
me.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not how it goes. The verse says the love of money is the root of all evil. Hence, greed is the root of all evil. I hate it when people get that wrong because there's a
I hate it.
distinction. There's a
I hate these
major
shades.
distinction.
There is, you know, I mean, it's like you could sip on alcohol, just don't get absolutely wasted and get in a car. You know, like I mean, there's differences. Once again, I'm giving terrible examples right now, and I love it. I'm okay with this.
You got anything to add to this topic, Shades?
Nope.
What do you think about my prediction? What do you think about me saying that, Shades? Nothing. What about you, Thundy?
I got plenty to say, so I was going to let Shades have the floor.
Ah.
I mean, I got nothing.
Right on.
All right. So first, I want to mention that someone in the chat said they think they make too much money. That's a whole other topic, and we'll discuss it if you want to. However, with the topic at hand, so I think the NFL likes to weigh certain games if they want to make it not as obvious as possible, even though sometimes it is. Like Saints fans know exactly what I'm talking about. They have gotten robbed of so many postseason games because of horrible calls that are universally regarded as horrible calls. I think the worst part about all of it is when a ref makes a terrible call that makes such a major impact that it impacts the end of the game, that they're not held accountable enough. Like, I've heard that they're fined. I don't know the details. It's never made public. Like, I mean, it's not like discussed on a public level. But I think there needs to be more accountability with the refs.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're scared of losing your job because of making a bad call, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there needs to be some sort of checks and balances to the referees, because there are some great ones out there. And then you got, you know, people like Al Riveron, former ref, or I don't know if he's still a ref, but I know he's one of the worst and most controversial reffing squads, leads one of the most controversial squads in the history of refereeing, I'm pretty sure. Like, Pat McAfee has ranted on this dude and his squad tons of times, and the horrible calls that their squad makes and the favorability to certain teams and players. And there's just been one too many times where it's super obvious, and not to be one of those like, oh, he's one of those guys that only complains about the refs if his team didn't win. But there are some obvious instances where it's like, come on, man. Come on. You got eyes. Like,
yeah, I've watched games where my team wins because of those calls, and I'm still like, what the fuck? You know,
I hate winning because of that, because then it's like, oh, you only won because of the ref. I don't want to have that be a conversation.
And what sucks is I would be in agreement with them. You know what I mean? Like, yes, that's the only reason we won, but I'm still taking the W. Like, but
it's like I would rather win it in a more ethical way, but that's a W, baby.
Yeah.
It sucks though, because it's like I want to be able to be like, oh, we whooped your ass. No, we won because of a technicality from a call that went our way that shouldn't have.
Right.
But
I haven't been watching football recently, but when it comes to the call stuff, like the offensive and defensive line should be a fucking trench fight, bro. Like, I see a lot of holding calls and that kind of shit on.
I mean,
like almost too many. I do get like
there's pretty much holding on every single play. It's just a matter of how egregious it is and if they want to call it. And that's the worst part, is if they're calling nothing and then it's the end of the game and then they're super ticky-tacky. It's like you just let these boys play the whole game, and now when it comes down to the line, you're going to start calling shit that you've been letting happen all game. Like, that's ridiculous. Like,
some of that's probably
consistent about it.
Little coach slips some money, a little something. Who knows,
I'm sure it's
bro?
happened. There's a website that tracks, or used to track, every team's history of cheating with sources, because every team has cheated at some point. Every single team in the league
Nobody
has gotten
cheats.
caught. Like the Dolphins just got punished. They lost a draft first round pick or something like that because of tampering with Tom Brady when they were trying to get him to come over. They just got in trouble for that shit. So like, teams get in trouble all the time.
Yeah, that just goes to show you what I'm meaning by like just bullshit. You know what I mean? Just the bullshit. I just wish it didn't fucking exist. But if you have humans, you're gonna have bullshit.
Right.
Like if it's done with humans, just the way it is.
Yeah. It's just, it'd be nice if there were some checks and balances, but there's not gonna be, because the NFL wants to influence certain things if they can. Like,
well, I mean, gosh,
there are certain teams that make more money than other teams nationally, so that's who they would prefer to have in the big games if they can, because that's where they're gonna make the most money. And again, like Crude said, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
And with that being said, someone, like I said, mentioned that they think they get paid too damn much. And I hear that a lot. And I 100% disagree. Only because Shades has heard this rant before, so he's going to be like, here we go again.
We've all heard this rant, but yeah, let's do it.
The NFL generates so much fucking money. So much fucking money. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? The owners? You want all the owners to have all the money? So where else is it going to go? We're going to give it. I think things could be cheaper. Yes. I think that there could be some fixing in that department. But as a whole, where's it going to go? Over? Oh, donate it. Well, every single team and multiple players, especially all the top players, have their own nonprofit organizations where a lot of money flows through, especially locally. In like the Kansas City area, the Denver area, like there's tons of stuff. Like if you're just a casual observer of the sport, you don't know how much is really going on, how much philanthropy is really going on. There is a ton of it.
You think about all the commercials and stuff that are usually like about the foundations and stuff and raising money to have NFL players. Like, what was the one where he did the whole like, so I could be the best running back in the league? So I could be most yards ran thing. I could be your mom's favorite player, like that one, like that guy.
Like, you know,
yeah.
they always do the breast cancer one. I never understand why
Yeah.
we don't do a prostate cancer one, since it's men who play the sport.
True.
We should do both. But
You know, that's
there's
not
also
talked about enough, Thundy. I'm glad you brought that up.
right. We don't talk about prostate cancer enough.
Yeah.
Go get checked.
Save the prostates.
Anyway, you know, there's they always do those cleats, you know, that they auction off and give to good. Like, there's tons of philanthropy that happens because of the money that's flown in. Where else is I've never heard of someone give an actual good argument other than they should just make everything cheaper. Then I agree that they could make everything cheaper, but like the money that they make, where's it going to go? I would rather it go to these players than the people owning everything, because they're already filthy rich. Like the Hunt family that owns Kansas City is one of the oldest families in football. They pretty much founded the AFL that merged with the NFL. For God's sakes, the AFC Championship trophy is the Lamar Hunt trophy. So the Hunt family has been around a long time and has tons of money. They don't need more money, but you know, where else is it going to go? Pay the players, because they're putting their health on the line. The life of an NFL player is super short. The odds of you making the NFL, and then not just making the NFL, but making a starting roster, are slim to none. So we're seeing some of the best in the whole entire country, and they're even picking people out internationally to bring in now. That all it takes is one wrong hit, and they could be paralyzed for life. They could have CTE and go crazy like Antonio Brown. Like, I know a lot of these players blow their money, but there's also a lot of smart players that invest their money and do smart things with it and start organizations.
I could say that there's some individual players that get paid too much goddamn money for what they're worth. That's a different aspect, though, versus the talk about NFL players get paid too much. You know, because I do agree with you.
Be like, well, teachers should make more. Okay, well, let's, you know, make a system that pays teachers. Like, they're not generating the same type of revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's comparing two completely different things. You know, like there's the emotional, like these people should make more than NFL players, which there's an argument to be made. But when you look at it logically, economically, like the people are watching because of these players. So these players are the ones responsible for generating this income for the most part. So they should be the ones reaping the benefits of that as much as possible.
I do admit that the sport can act for some people as an outlet, a place, a thing to do. It brings people together. Like, there's so many good benefits to the NFL and these games and that kind of stuff that I think they get paid fine. I think I might have been on that they get paid too much bandwagon at one point in time before I really put any thought into like for me, like Bill Romanowski getting his career ended. I mean, and there's tons of them that have like, they lived their life for this, you know what I mean? And it affected their whole entire life from one thing that happened. I mean, like we look at them getting knocked out on the field as entertainment. And that dude literally just got knocked out. You know what I mean? And
bad
hurt
for his brain.
Yeah, like, and for us, that's just entertainment. You know what I mean?
Sick through broken bones.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, what's face pulling his finger back into the socket and just like throw one pat? Like, come on, man.
And most people wouldn't be able to go through the things that they go through both on and off the field. And it's commendable. Now, do they make, you know, everything just seems that they make so much money, so it's just not fair. But if you go, okay, so where should that money go? It's rarely do you get a worthwhile response. Other than, well, everything should be cheaper then. I agree, everything should be cheaper. But some things are pretty cheap. Stadium tours, those are actually pretty damn cheap. I was surprised, especially if you put a group together. Like you can put a group together, go tour Arrowhead. If you got a group of 10 or 11 people, I haven't looked recently, but like at the end of the season this past year, before all the crazy inflation, it would be like $25 a person.
My
You get a tour the whole stadium, go on the field. Like I lived there.
My brother-in-law and my sister now, I believe, are both like shareholders in the Packers or whatever, so they get like their tour or whatever. And then my little nephew gets to do like this little camp and stuff there and stuff like that. I mean, that kind of stuff's cool. You know what I mean? Like that's really cool that it even exists and the players take the time, because you don't think also what the players do off the field all the time. Like it's not like they just go out and just play these games and they're done. You know, in contracts, it's like you have to do so many interviews, you have to do so many of these, you have to do so much of this. Like,
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, you tell me that you lose a fucking game massively. You want to go do an interview? Yeah, like you don't want to fucking do that. Like, who would want to? I would hate that. But you're made to do it for the money you're getting paid.
Kyler Murray I'm pretty sure had like it was in his contract that he had to watch, I think, so many hours of game film or something like that, and he got that taken out. And I'm like, okay, so I can see where his future's going, because then you got someone like Mahomes who is a student, an absolute student of the game in every aspect, and will just rewatch game film and take notes. And people start talking trash in the media. He's gonna there's the gif of it out there from The Office where he's superimposed and he's writing the note down and shuts the notebook. Like he's taking notes, and I think he's taking the game to another level with all the little backyard stuff and things that he does. But back to the topic, like, yeah, they're paid a lot, but there's that much money generated. Like, if they didn't generate that kind of money, they wouldn't be paid that kind of money, you know? So where else is it going to go? Pay the players.
Yeah. Agreement.
Well, if that topic is over.
Because I'm sure there's a certain amount of revenue they give to the city and everything else where they live and do all that
dude,
stuff.
You know,
like,
they're paying out the ass in taxes. And
you know, because
they're all
that's
paying
like,
out the ass personally in taxes.
Yeah, because that's like the casinos. They have like a breakdown outside the casino of like where their money goes. Like this is like taxes. This goes state. Like it's kind of crazy how much money they give to the state and the city. I'm sure the NFL and things do that too.
It's so stupid how much they make just sitting on the bench. But you know how many people didn't make that far? And like, why should they just get paid peanuts to sit on the bench when they're still doing as much practice as everybody else? They're still there. Sometimes you get put in when shit happens. Like that's how Tom Brady got a start, is Drew Bledsoe got fucked up. And so he went in after riding the bench
Bledsoe?
And got a major start.
Haven't heard that name in years.
What happened? Aaron Rodgers came in because of an injury. I know, I've heard him tell the story on Pat McAfee. He was walking out that night. They were jogging out of the tunnel. I don't remember who was next to him. And he goes, you know, just looking around. They got Creed playing over the airwaves, he said. He goes, you know, it's going to be a good night tonight. And it indeed was a good night, because that was the night that Aaron Rodgers stepped in and became Aaron Rodgers. And there's a lot of stories like that where players get hurt and these players come off the bench and make a big deal. Like if you don't have a backup and you're not paying your backups well, they're going to go elsewhere. Like they've got to still be able to do, you know, they still get paid for being there as insurance, essentially. Plus, there's a lot of rotation. So,
I kind of just looked up like how much do the lowest paid NFL players make, and I don't know where this information comes from. I guess sportscasting.com.
Yeah,
495,000. Huh?
I said the interwebs.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, anybody can put anything on the interwebs.
So, what do you know? 500K.
Yeah, about 500K right now for a rookie. And then the lowest paid changes due to contracts, but fullback, tight end, and long snapper is the fullback. It says right at the moment. The median income is about 616,000 for those. So
even practice squad players get paid good.
Yeah.
You want me just to snap this ball and I get paid that much? Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at long snapping. Let's do this shit. And I could fall down and just be a fat lump on the ground to block somebody. Chop block.
I'd just be the dude that holds the ball for the place kicker for the field goals. I bet that pays enough.
So, hold on. If a player retired in 1980 or 90s, they would receive $3,000 to $5,640 per month. NFL players who retire after 1998 will receive $5,640 each month.
Damn.
By the pension, and is also based on the number of credited seasons played. Huh.
I mean, you put the body on the line.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a president, right? He's still making money after it's done.
That's a lot. That's a lot because of like the players union and stuff like that who have gotten things like that passed.
Yeah.
But if we don't have anything really else to discuss on that topic, I've already been sent a win-loss graphic.
Nice.
So if we want to follow up on that, I can pull that up.
Yeah.
Our number one, you know what, guys? This is why he's number one in wins.
No.
Because even when he shows up, he engages. Because look at this.
That's right.
Our man, Dustin, already gave us a full win-loss for both teams.
Nice.
Just send it to me.
Motherfucker.
So he's got the Chiefs winning, losing to the Bills, winning bye week. So he's going to have the toughest chance at winning the first bonus milli with that one loss.
Dustin, you can fuck off, Dustin. You can just fuck right off. This is bullshit. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Wide world of sports is going on here.
Oh, okay. So he's got a loss to the Titans. So he's got 13-4 as well. He's just got slightly different losses than I do. I think he's got the same L's that I do, except for the Rams and the Titans. So he put the Titans as an L, a W, an L, an L. So yeah, so his difference is where he said that we're going to lose to the Titans and to the Rams. So then he's got us winning out the rest of the season, which is going to be tough. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins.
He's got one contradictory that needs to be changed. We need to change one of those for him.
He said we're going to win out over the Broncos.
Right, but see over here, he's got a win in the Broncos column against the Chiefs on the Broncos one. I don't think he meant to do that. I'm just pointing that out.
Well, we'll get to this Broncos one now. So he thinks you're going to lose to the Seahawks, but I think is absolutely
because otherwise
crazy.
I see what he's doing here. He's going to get 225,000 points regardless because he's got a win on the Chiefs one and a win on the Broncos one. So either way,
this man
he's getting points.
Is playing the game. I see. You call him on his shit. Now everybody else is going to do that tactic.
Yeah, dude. No. If your things contradict yourselves on the Broncos Denver game or the Broncos Denver, I'm fucking out, guys. See you later. No, the Chiefs Broncos game. We're not. You got to pick one or the other, man. One or the other. So we'll get that information from you later. But anyway, I just thought I'd help him out there and say, hey, that will be void if we don't get another one, or we'll change it for you. At least let us know. I'm not giving points out for that bullshit.
So he said you're going to lose to the Seahawks, which is not true at all. But then we got a win, a loss.
I like
a win. I mean, I could see it, and a bye. So this is one of the more realistic ones, I think, minus this Seahawk one. I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
Then we've got a loss to the. You're gonna have the Titans beat the Chiefs and the Broncos. Are you on crack, sir? I'm gonna start calling you Hunter. Then he's got a W,
Oh, shit.
an L,
That was a waste
a
of 20 bucks.
W. Where was the contradictory? Week
So,
17.
Week 14. See, week 14, he has
He's
a
got
win
a
for the
W
Chiefs.
and a W.
Yeah, he's got a win for
Ah.
the Chiefs and he's got a win for the Broncos. Like, you can't have both.
Then he's got a W, an L, and a W. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had 6 losses, so he had the same record for both of them. He just had different L's than we did.
Yeah, technically, he put an L in week 14. I think he means for that to be an L.
He's just devious like that.
Nah,
But anyways,
I see him.
Mischievous.
Argo said his dad filled one out and just needs to send it to us. So send them off, guys, and it'll be fun. We'll make a post in our Discord and things like that. It'll be fun. So we'll keep up on this as the year goes. It'll be a fun thing to do. So, unless there's anything specific we want to rant about now, I think it's time to go hit the tier list, and then we'll get on out of here, because this is going to take a minute. This will probably take us through the rest of the hour. So, even though it's 10 o'clock already, Jesus.
Hey, yo,
Anybody needing to get out of here, or are we going to finish this up?
I got cocaine and hookers.
Oh, I want some of that, sir.
Cocaine?
Let's go.
You don't want none of that, Ricky Bobby.
I do want some of that cocaine.
You want some
I
of
told
that?
you not
Here.
to come in here when I'm playing with cocaine in my room. Oh, shit.
I'm trying to find it.
Find it? Fucking find it.
I'm
Even though I
finding
am
it.
no help here, bro. I am no help here.
I'm trying to find
Denver-
up a bit that took too long.
Denver won, and then I don't know.
When you were slaves. Come on, how
What,
about a
what
good
part
old
were you trying to
nigger
find
rock
again?
song?
Oh, yeah.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all.
I'm just pausing this because I don't want a copyright claim.
So tell me why.
Alright, so now that I've tried to gamble my 4 points away 3 times, and it is still not succeeded, can I wish for like 2 million more? Is there a genie for that?
There is. There is. You have to rub his hair tie 3 times.
You gotta rub my belly like Buddha. Let's get back to the matter at hand. I want to finish my bit.
I get a belt
No.
out of you. Some get a kick from cocaine.
Hold it! What the hell is that shit?
Oh, I love that movie so fucking much. Probably too much.
Bah humbug.
All right. Tier list time. Here we go. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time.
Are we rating them by logo?
No.
How cool we think the logos are?
No.
No, okay.
We're rating them by which tier we think their team belongs in. So S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
I'm like the adult Dr.
Well,
Seuss, bitch.
Put LA in the F just for that stupid ass logo.
Which
I don't know who
LA
the
team?
fuck
There's
made
2 of them.
No, the one that says LA, Thundy.
Dude, their logo and colors are so fucking awful now. Anyways, Cardinals. Anybody in the chat want to argue? Anybody want to think where this goes? What do you guys? I'm just gonna be mainly me placing these because I have the most knowledge of these teams as a whole.
Yeah. Let's go C.
I was thinking B team,
Ah,
but I'll put them in C team.
hold on. Okay, I guess.
It's gonna depend on how well Kyler Murray plays this year. And
Well,
if it's
I
that
was thinking there was a
dependent on that-
mid. I was putting them in mid, but I get B and C are kind of both mid. Like you have 6.
upper mid and lower mid, basically.
Yeah. So I could see them being upper mid. I could probably agree with you on a B.
They're gonna be a low B, but I'm gonna put them in B.
Yeah.
You got any opposition shades? Chat.
What's an S?
That means your top tier Super Bowl caliber team. You're amazing.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, yeah, let's go with B. Definitely not Super Bowl.
Then we got the Falcons.
F.
Who?
Who's the starting quarterback? I think they just drafted someone.
Who? You mean Owls?
Oh, they got Marcus Mariota. I forgot that they traded him from the Raiders. So we're going to put you in a C team. Now we're going to move you to D team. You didn't even got anyone now with Calvin Ridley gone. You've got Andrews, I think, right? Or whoever, not Andrews.
Wait a
Whoever the
minute.
fuck your tight end
Who's
is.
better than the Falcons?
Yeah, who knows? Not a household name. Get him out of here.
Kyle Pitts. He's good. Not good enough. D tier.
D tier.
Ravens. I'm going to put A tier.
Who's better than the
Who?
Falcons?
The Ravens. I'm going to put them in an A tier. Maybe a
that's
low
what
A
those are.
tier, but I'm going to put them in A tier. We're going to put the Bills in the A tier. Unless you've got arguments.
No.
Panthers are going to go in the D tier. I don't know. Do we put them above or below the Falcons?
There's some little plays in there that could probably. Nah, D tier.
Christian McCaffrey. We'll put him there. When he plays, he's great. I know. I drafted him. We got the Bears.
Let's say they're B or C.
I know we got someone in the chat who said that they like the Bears. I
The
want to know what
Bears.
they think. But they're not caught up yet. So they're not going to get an input on this, I guess. A B? Glenn wants to put him in a B team.
I think that was above. The Panthers would have been B, is what he was saying. Maybe it might be behind just enough to be the thing before, but I don't know. The Bears. Do we think they're C? What do we think? What'd you say?
How'd they do last year? Bottom of the barrel. New coach. I don't think it's going to get any better, guys.
That's why I said who? Bears who?
The Bears?
There's a bear shit in the
The
woods.
D
No,
squad.
there's shit in front of all their fans.
Then we got the Bengals. I'm going to put them right here between these two teams. What do you guys think about that?
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's 2 out of 3. I don't say my opinion.
What are your opinion? I want to hear it.
No, that's good.
No, I want to hear it.
I'm
This is
good.
what we're just doing. We're discussing this.
I'm good.
You could change my mind.
Sunday,
you could change
move
my
on.
mind. Nope, not moving it till you tell me.
Hold on. Fuck you. I just think they're B. I think they're B material. That's it. I got no
Really?
real argument for it.
Apparently,
like it.
somebody
Super Bowl.
isn't watching our stream
I don't
because
give a
they
shit
just,
where they were.
they just tried to call me.
Hey,
All right, well,
they were in
I'm
a Super
gonna-
Bowl. Nobody watched but you.
Browns. Well, that's a difficult one because 6 games are not going to have Deshaun Watson.
C.
You're going to put him above the Bears?
No. I'm
Because are
kidding.
we
At
talking
least
about
a D.
this season? I guess
We're talking about this season.
This season only,
Yes,
not
we'll
just the
re-
tier, not just the teams in a tier list of like overall.
Just this season.
Okay.
Okay,
What do we think
It's-
they're going to, how it's going to end up this season, and we'll revisit it throughout the
D.
year.
that changes my aspects on voting a little bit.
Okay. It's just this season, and then we'll revisit it.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Hey.
D.
Hey,
We have an A and a D.
D, motherfucker.
You haven't. You voted A and he voted D.
You voted A. You said A.
No, I did not.
Ah, so it's a D.
Let's talk about get the fuck out of here. I didn't say that shit. Fucking Thundy's hearing things. We need to get him a psych eval.
We already do this, but so we're with the Browns because for the first 6 games of the season, they're gonna lose. And then Deshaun's gonna come back and maybe they'll win half the games that they got left.
So let's C tier him then. Let's C tier.
All right.
If your team's going to be that affected by one player, we're estimating that it will be. You're C tier material. Like,
Although he didn't play last year at all. I'm okay with it though. It's gonna ruffle some feathers, and I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. Let's ruffle them feathers.
I am all ruffled over here like a motherfucker.
Color.
Where I'm putting the Dallas, but I will change it if you guys have arguments.
No, I don't.
I think you need to
We
take
got
the
our
last
first
2 and
S,
put him down
boys.
1 notch.
We got our first S coming up. Let's go. Do it, Andy. Put it up there.
Should we wait and put the Chiefs and the Broncos up last?
Ah, just do it. We know where they're going.
You don't want to know where I want to put it.
I know where you want it. You want to put it at fucking B. Fuck off. It's going S.
Man, this man knows me. I was going to put it at the top end of the B tier. They're definitely not an S class until we know what happens. They got a brand new quarterback.
No,
And
see,
new ownership.
I'm going at least B.
Because you nah.
And you ain't an S team if you're going to lose 5 games. 6 games.
I don't really think we're going to do that. But, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't really think. I'm hope. But that's hopefulness. That's the...
You
What
see,
is it?
Dustin,
What do they call that?
this
Bias
is only a
part of me.
two-person argument because we
I
keep
want-
saying stuff and they just keep arguing with each other.
I want chat's opinions. And you know
I'm
what?
sorry.
Fuck it. We're
I'm
coming
sorry,
back.
bro.
We're coming back, and we're going to put the Lions here.
Hold on. We gotta hear what Shane said. I was sorry. Yeah, fuck Dundee. Wasn't listening.
Oh, sorry. What? I had everything on mute.
Oh. All right. So where are we sitting here? What are we doing?
Well, I'm live. I'm going to send. Hey, I'm live right now. Everybody knows that I'm of Snapchat.
I completely ignored mine.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh. From the store? Yeah, that thing. Hey.
Gerbils.
Gerbils does sound pretty nice at this moment.
little gerbil legs.
All right. Back to the.
Yeah, let's get this. Can't believe you're gonna B-list my fucking team, dude.
Fudge Packers.
He does.
You know what?
Does.
You can't hear me? Thanks for telling me that because it wasn't working. So we're going to state what I just said. I put him here because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a wide receiver, but he transcends the game. So, you know what? I think they're going to do better than the Bengals this year. Eat me.
He's usually pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. I would love to have a beer with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know?
Truth.
Texans. Trash.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was like, put him right down there with them Lions.
Hey, hay's for horses.
I
Which
don't
is
know.
up next,
Brooke
actually.
said, hey.
Oh, I was like, hay's for horses, which is the Colts, actually. We're going to look at this. So the Colts ended up middle of the pack last year, which is kind of what I was thinking, especially with Matt Ryan.
Thinking high
It could
C.
be an upgrade. But I'm thinking they're going to be a high C.
High C.
Jaguars?
Like Hawaiian Punch or...
Are they about the same? I don't know about this one. be honest, I have no clue.
Put it right there. We'll come back to Kansas City. Chargers.
Why not? You already drug one where they belong. Just put them right there.
Okay. Chargers.
Ah! Get the fuck out of here.
Chargers.
Go see.
I hate to. I don't know.
I kind of wanted to put him right there. Actually, I kind of wanted to put him right there.
See, I think they're high B. I don't think they're. I don't think,
You think
they're
high
A.
B?
Yeah.
What do you think, Shades?
No, it doesn't matter what I think.
Oh God, he's so upset.
All right, well, I'm going to turn your camera off then.
Shades! No, come back to us. I'm sorry. I have some blood pressure medication if you need
Sit
it.
over here and drink my drink.
You're here. You're here to give your opinions. If you
Good.
don't have
Yeah,
one, you just say, I don't
yeah.
really have an opinion on these teams.
He did give his opinion, but we were like ignoring it because I couldn't hear him.
What's your opinion,
I'm
Shades?
sorry.
C.
C? You're C. You're going to put a C.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
for the
don't mind
Chargers,
that.
right?
I do, actually.
Yeah, for the Chargers,
Why?
right? Fuck the Chargers.
All right. Here's why. Justin Herbert is actually a really good quarterback. They've got a solid wide receiver core. Keenan Allen, as much of a douchebag as he is as a person, is one of my go-to draft picks every time I play fantasy because he's solid. And
We're not talking about fantasy players here, though.
their defense is solid, and they always have a great running back. So where did they end up last year? Oh, about mid-pack, I guess. So
See?
Isn't that a C?
They're a mid-tier team.
below the Colts. So you guys want to put them in a C or a low B? I think they're better than the Cardinals.
I am in agreement with, and only because of your comment about the Broncos being a B team, I'm fucking going with them being a C. Yes, I believe that they are in a tier.
All right, I got outvoted. I will accept it. But I think they're the best C team. I don't personally agree.
I can go with you by far. I could see them being either or, but I just don't think they're consistent ever. And
all right, that's fair. That's fair.
Play.
I'm gonna skip LA because I want to talk about that one. We're gonna put the Raiders. You got any opinions on the Raiders?
I still feel like they go right with the Chargers in that division and play the same. I think they fucking do the same thing.
Anybody gonna argue with that?
I might put him at a D. But
I can't do that with Devontae Adams. Top 3 wide receiver in the league, hands down. And he played college ball with Carr, so they've got a connection.
If they, I was gonna say if he just would
Decent run game, decent tight end, arguably a top 5 tight end when he's healthy.
See, the way I look at it is you name off one player that's good compared to a suck team. Just like Matthew Stafford when he was on the Lions, that it was a suck team. And
I will. You want me to? I have never went to bat for the Raiders, but you want me to just list off why I think they're a decent team? I'm okay leaving them where they're at. But you know how much I hate the Raiders. But I think Derek Carr is a slightly above average quarterback.
Whoa.
I think Devontae Adams is a top 3 wide receiver. I think that whose name is escaping me. Their tight end is a top 5 tight end when he's healthy. And then they've got a decent running back set when they also just drafted a Georgia running back who I know was very good. Then their defense has some solid pieces, but it's kind of their biggest flaw. So I'm okay leaving them right here.
Okay.
I'm in agreement with the C.
Anybody have any conversation about the Dolphins there?
Fuck no.
Dan Marino.
Let's see where they were. You know what? I'm making it. Can I make it? I'm going to make a change. Can I make a change?
Or
it depends on if you were outvoted.
I'll move the Baltimore down. Because when I looked at their schedule last year, I know they had a rough year and it's going to be a fighting year, but when I go back and look at it, they don't have much of an offense outside of Lamar Jackson.
We're really doing
You
Bills
think, you think
and
the
Baltimore
Cowboys are
not?
going to be better than the Baltimore?
I mean, if you look at how last season shook out, we got the Bills up here, and we got the Ravens clear the fuck down here. They didn't even go 500.
Truth.
I think they bounced back, but I don't think they bounced back as big as they were.
I've missed the last 2 seasons, and I guess that's a comment I forgot to make about the league. There are drastic changes happening season to season.
Because the year before this, I'm pretty sure is the year that Lamar Jackson won MVP. So it's drastic. So I think I'm okay putting him in a B tier. Because I remember a tier list I did with someone last year, and we put him in the A tier, and they did not belong there. So
yeah,
I moved them, and I'm okay with that. Vikings. Thoughts?
C, maybe low B.
Yeah, I was going to say C or a D.
You okay with that?
Think,
we okay with that?
Yeah.
Anybody have any arguments in the chat? I will welcome them because I do have a signed Dalvin Cook jersey.
Oh,
this is a little harder just because of the delay, but I've seen a couple times Dustin's said some stuff, but
right, I want to give him some chat.
So sorry
We're
if
on
we
an
missed
ultra low
it.
delay, but it seems to have lagged behind a little bit. Further.
Yeah, sorry, Dustin. Thank you for your participation and stuff.
Right.
And sorry if we're missing it for the right team or the wrong team, but
right. So someone said I think Thunder needs a football support group. I do. I talk to multiple people all the time throughout the year because I listen to a Chiefs podcast every goddamn day.
It's true.
I have to listen to their shit on the radio about their training camp and everything right now.
Dude,
And
it's
when the
going on
season
right
starts,
now.
it's
I
like,
wish I was there. I haven't
it's
been since
all-
Mahomes' rookie season, and next year, if my health allows it, we're going and making content. But
I
also
think I
saw
drove. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say when we went to Kansas City, this last week, within the week, we drove by where like they were practicing or whatever at one point in time, and I was outside the stadium and stuff. It was cool. That's all I wanted to say.
Cool. I love training camp. It's in St. Joe, but I haven't been in a few years. So
Like Mahomes was standing right there, over there. He touched that grass.
yeah, he signed my football. I have his rookie autograph. That's my retirement right there.
Nobody cares. But all right.
Just like nobody cares about the Red Wings, Nick. Nick's like, fine, I will unsubscribe right now. No, I have come to start liking hockey actually, and I would like to go see some more hockey games in person. But we're not talking about hockey tonight. We're talking about football. So we're gonna.
It is one of the funnest sports to watch live. Anyway, go ahead.
Nick, we're just giving you shit. It's because we like you. So, Patriots. We have a lot of C teams on here.
After Brady, pre Brady, dude. A lot of teams in the NFL are C teams, though.
Yeah,
Last year they did do better than all of these C teams.
Doesn't mean they're not a C team.
All right.
See, are we putting them in order on the C rankings? Like, we didn't really pay attention to that.
Sorry, that's what I've been
I
doing.
see you've been moving them.
Yes, everything is in order.
I still think the Patriots play well together, regardless of not having.
They had a decent season last year, but nothing to write.
They still got Cam, right?
Cam.
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Man, they didn't do shit with Cam. They got that rookie.
So
I think
when you're
with Mac Jones.
When you're
Cam
talking
didn't do
about that
much.
kind of thing, you're still talking mediocre team, but on the high rise of the mediocre. So
Right.
that's where you put the B rating at.
Right.
You know, because that's the difference between your B and C. You know, of
You mean you like hockey so much better? You can't even see that fucking puck running around on the ice.
You're only saying that because your man likes hockey. Otherwise, you wouldn't give a shit. I have never once heard you talk about hockey.
Did you see that bandwagon go by? I think I saw Brooke on it.
We're getting Brooke in trouble over here, guys. That's good. We're helping Nick. She's gonna have to make up for it later whenever she gets home.
Nick, tell her you want macadamia nut cookies delivered to Crude so we can eat them together. And we'll talk about hockey. I'm with it, dude. I'm with it. Go Lancers. I don't even know. I think I saw them one time. So
I think we're
I'm
good,
going
Leafy. Thank you, though. Saints. They've been ass juice ever since Drew Brees left.
Yeah. D or F.
I'm going to put them right here.
Fair.
New York.
New York.
I'm going
D.
to put them right there.
Okay.
I'm putting an F, but they got Saquon. When he's healthy, he's one of the best running backs in the league. But that's about all you can say.
Jets.
Yeah.
You put it right there.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Eagles. I know I'm gonna get some hate from someone over the Eagles.
Let me just see where you're gonna put them right now.
I'm
I don't
guessing
know.
at least a D.
I've got an ex that likes the Eagles too.
Yeah, well, there's an X
I'd go
before
between the
it. Their
Saints and
opinion
the
doesn't matter.
Bears.
What'd you say, Shades?
I'd go between the Saints and the Bears.
That's crazy because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh,
And he's gonna
look at
he
you
is
too.
gonna hate me. It's great. I'm gonna send him this clip, but he's gonna hate the shit out of me. But I'm like, you know what? I'd have ranked him higher, but you think the Raiders are gonna take the AFC West, so that's what you get.
Yeah. That's crazy talk. It only takes 3 signatures to get him committed.
Shit, I'm fucked. Steelers.
This is another team I have no idea. They're so off the wall sometimes.
Yeah,
Brand new quarterback.
I'm going C.
Ben is
Somewhere
gone.
between the Raiders and the Vikings.
I was actually gonna put him behind the Vikings.
Okay.
New quarterback. No
Fair.
Juju.
Fair.
Yeah, definitely no Juju.
Deontay Johnson's pretty good. I don't remember if it's James Conner or who the running back is. He's pretty decent. But I'll put him right there just because a new quarterback. I think that could change depending on how well he fits in. But that's where I'm going to put him.
Fair. The new Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going to put the Seahawks right here, and I might get in trouble for it, but I don't care because Drew Lock. That's the name of the quarterback. Drew fucking Lock.
Hey, there you go.
That's
F.
it. That's San Francisco. Brooks' favorite team.
After the Chargers.
Let's see what Brooke has to say. What does Brooke have to say?
That's a bad idea because Brooke's going to say at least an A or a B.
We'll let Brooke tell us
Brooke
what she
gambles
thinks.
rather than answering the question.
And we'll come back to it. We'll let her catch up and tell us what she thinks of San Fran, since we have a resident San Fran fan. Buccaneers. I know where I want to put them.
C.
I mean,
that's where you want to.
I don't like him, so I don't want to put him up
right
high,
here.
but I would guess at least A or B.
Yeah.
If I wasn't lazy, I'd get up and flip my fucking chair right now.
I was going to go like this. I was going to go like this.
I can't believe you.
I was going to go like this. And I was going to go like this.
What is it? What is okay? I've literally, legitimately.
I put Washington up here on the F tier between the Jets and I can't do that. I got to put them right here, I guess. I'll put them right here. You know what? No, I'll let them lead the F tier. How about that? You guys are like, I have no fucking clue. It's the Carson Wentz movement with new uniforms and a new brand.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know who the fuck that was.
The Washington Commanders.
Get the fuck out of
The
here.
Washington Commanders, dog.
Commanders.
Nothing.
Yes. You ready for this?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Commanders.
Yeah.
Let me get a large.
That's fucking gross. That looks like a college helmet.
Oh, yeah. Why does it say 5,000 and I try to open it and it's tiny? Come on, give me the image. There's their shitty ass uniforms. I know some people think they're clean. I think they're fucking garbage. Worst uniforms in the whole goddamn league. I could have designed something better.
Why is one of their colors black?
It's an alternate uni.
Yeah.
I think these are garbage.
That doesn't make up for the shit uniforms.
My pick for the new name was the Washington Crooked Bastards because it really reflects the city. They play in DC.
Washington douche
So
bags.
Brooks said highest B on San Fran, and I can actually go along with that.
I don't know about the highest.
And then we'll put the
Well,
Broncos right there.
maybe.
Thoughts? Thoughts?
Should kill yourself.
What do you? No, tell me your thoughts. This is what we're here for. This is why I saved it.
What? We're putting them two losses behind the Chiefs? And you're telling me Chiefs are S tier? And I gotta stick around in the B tier?
Because you ain't going to the Super Bowl. There ain't no chance.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs doesn't take you to the Super Bowl.
We made it to the playoffs almost. Dude, we are playoff contenders every single season, which is like an A tier thing. Like, how do you B tier someone who's like a playoff contender every season?
When was the last time you guys were in the playoffs?
Fuck, I don't know.
1967.
Bullshit!
You haven't been there. On the Super Bowl with me. Then he retired. Haven't made it once. I think I rest my. Oh, you couldn't hear me. I was muted.
I remember the last time that I watched, which was also Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. So,
right, I was supposed to say Broncos fans have been super quiet since Manning left.
Chiefs fans have only been super loud since they got Mahomes, but okay.
No. We had
Okay.
a great team with Alex Smith. He got us to AFC Championship games, but couldn't take us further. So we
Okay.
were silent until he showed up. Since
I'm
Trent
just saying.
Green. But
Well, the other part of that is I didn't move to Missouri until Mahomes was a thing. So when I say about Chiefs
Oh,
fans
you're
not
a
being
Mahomes
loud,
fan.
I am a Mahomes. No, fucking
I'm just saying.
absolutely not.
Broncos haven't been to the playoffs since Peyton Manning. This is their first chance to make it. I think they'll make it on the wild card over the Chargers and the Raiders.
If I'm being realistic in the sense of this season rating, new quarterback coming in, things like that, I probably could say you are right on the high B tier, the highest team in the B tier if you're going to do B tier.
I think they could be A tier, but I don't know how Russell Wilson's going to do after last year.
Yeah.
If he goes back to old form, they're A tier easy. If he doesn't, they're a C to B tier team. It's going to depend on how well he plays.
B tier is playing it safe, probably. I think we're good there. I'll take it. I just want to have a freak out moment.
So, do we want to discuss any of these? Change any of these? Does chat have any opinions on this? Because we'll post this on our Facebook page too, and I'll probably make a video out of this.
Yeah, I think we're all three of those team S tier, huh? You think that's you don't have a fourth up there? Like,
Until the Bills prove me wrong, they're a top 8 team.
Okay.
They beat Mahomes in the playoffs. I'll give them more grandeur. Even though they signed Von Miller, I will give them more grandeur when they beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
In all fairness here, Crude, what's wrong with 33.33333333?
It's one of those where, you know, I mean, somebody's got to play for the AFC Championship. Somebody's got to play for the NFC Championship. Just saying. But that's fair to think that one will dominate the AFC or one will dominate the, NFC. So that's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
So to go to chat, Brooke said, I said highest. Well, technically, I put you at the highest. And then I added the Broncos.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
And I think they have a better quarterback than you do. So it doesn't matter how good Debo is. If Trey Lance sucks, and I know because I tried to stream him last year and it didn't work out too well.
Who's Leaf's team?
Yeah, that was my next question. Who the fuck is your team, Leafy? Because you never discuss it.
Cowboys.
A Cowboys fan? And he says we have them too high. If he says
agree.
Green Bay, I don't think... I'm only putting there because of Aaron Rodgers. If there was no Aaron Rodgers, they would probably be a C team with their current roster. But I think Aaron Rodgers elevates everyone.
Because if he plays, right, like if he plays all out, plays good, like he's having a good run, dude, he could lead that team to victory.
He was the MVP last year.
Yeah, I mean the dude's
with one receiver.
Fucking amazing.
He's a fudge packer?
Yeah, he likes Packus.
Well, guys.
All right.
If this is where we're sitting, I will save. And I will download this image so that we can post it on Facebook and see just how much hate we get for this tier. I already know where I'm going to get some hate. And I think it's going to be hilarious. So, looks like Crude's getting tired over there. Are we about ready to wrap this up, or do we got more football to talk?
I'm not used to working.
Yeah, dude.
The only thing I want to say is I think I will probably watch more this season and stuff. I think it's going to be very entertaining. I'm looking forward to it, actually. And I haven't been able to say that in a long time. So
I watched more football last year than I have in years because I returned to fantasy football. Like, I retired from fantasy football when it was Odell Beckham Jr.'s rookie season. That's how long ago it had been.
I concur with last year being the most I've watched too.
Did we do what?
Yeah. Is that because Thundy's in the house?
I mean, sort of, but not exactly.
Or just found the new love for it? Because that's my thing is this is sparking a little bit of like fun. And with my buddy Richard,
Brooke, stay out of this. Leave my OnlyFans alone.
I think that like this will be a fun butting head season for us with the Broncos Chiefs thing and like the entertainment, like going to party and that. I think it's going to be a fun season.
So there's a few things I'm going to address, but first I'm going to finish my story. So I picked up Odell Beckham Jr. off of the waivers that year. I'm pretty sure right before he had his one-handed catch, big game, and he helped take me to my championship. So I retired on top with a championship. I'm like, when I play fantasy football, I devote way too much time. Shades knows. I'll be in here watching like 4, 5, 6 games at a time.
There's a lot of yelling coming from this direction.
Yeah, that's kind of psycho.
But I got to win, baby. I usually have a shitty draft, but then I play the waivers like a fucking king, dude. Like, my first 3 picks last year, I got first pick were Christian McCaffrey, who kept getting hurt, Calvin Ridley, who ended up leaving the second half of the season because of mental things. Then we had Brittle Kittle, who kept getting hurt. And I drafted Russell Wilson later on. So I had to play the waivers like a fool. And
Yeah.
I took home the gold. I beat the 2 best teams in the league. I went from 9th or 8th to 4th place just in time for the best seeding I could get for the playoffs. But being in 4th place, I had to play like the 2 toughest teams to get there. And I took home the gold, baby. So with a bunch of pro wrestlers. So,
Yeah.
I was putting in work.
I mean, sometimes even when you have your players and stuff, it's kind of like your sex life. You got to know when to pull out, You gotta know. It's all right.
I didn't draft any Chiefs players last year.
Hope your couch coat pulls out, because I don't.
Yeah, you mean that S tier team you were talking about? Yeah, okay.
No, I didn't, because there were other people who got drafted. They drafted them way too high, so I didn't get a chance. And this year, the only player I would draft is Patrick Mahomes, because they're going to spread the ball around so much. I have no idea who's going to get the points and who's going to get the ball besides Travis Kelce.
Because fantasy is not based off of what team is going to. I mean, besides your if you're not doing defensive players, then you're doing, a team defense. But
I always stream team defenses. But
yeah, fantasy is more player based, so that's fair.
Yeah, so fantasy's fun. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year because we're so busy. I guess we'll see when I get hit up about it. Like last year, I got hit up the Monday before the very first game on a Thursday, the very first game of the year, and we drafted the night before. I had 2 days to prep for this, and my draft was a little rough, but I drafted Deebo Samuel, and I drafted him in almost every single mock draft I did, so he was one of my targets, and he was the best player I had all year. So the dude's a stud. That's all I have to say about that. But we got any other football discussions we want to say? I think it's going to be interesting seeing the Chiefs this year. They're going to look entirely different if they decide to finally run the fucking ball or throw the damn ball to Clyde. We're going to have a really solid team. I'm going to put us in S tier, but who knows?
I would like to do a Chiefs Bronco barbecue, Cyber Skull barbecue or something. I think for future, which is going to be tough because I mean, by then it'll be pretty cold. We can make it happen though.
So the first Broncos game is week 14 away. And that's they're December and on New Year's Day. So
hey man, I don't give a fuck.
December, we might do something. We might do something for one of the Chiefs Broncos.
Maybe we'll build a giant igloo.
Grill, and we'll grill inside. Dude, I was gonna say I've sat out in the snow, dude, and grilled. So
we would go for probably the first one and not New Year's because everybody's gonna be hungover.
Well, there's barely fuck that. I don't want to do it on New Year's.
So it's a Sunday on the 11th of December. We could look at doing a little get together.
Yeah, and there probably won't be snow on the ground by then. Not the way the seasons have been going. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there that maybe that would be kind of cool for us all to get together, do a little bit of video coverage of me and Thundy and Shades kind of bunking heads.
Right, it'd be fun. A lot of trash talk. I want a Super Bowl between the Packers and Chiefs. I have wanted that for the past 3 seasons. I have wanted a goddamn State Farm Bowl, and everybody knows I've been talking about that. All I want's a State Farm Bowl because those commercials are going to be fire.
Oh, dude.
Like, that's all I want's a State Farm Bowl, but it ain't happening this year. As good as I think they are, unless they have a wide receiver come out of nowhere, I don't think they make the big game, but I think they can make the NFC Championship. I think the NFC is more easy to predict than the AFC this year.
Fair.
But
all right, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. The thing that Shades doesn't know how to do.
I mean, what do you do?
I know. I said like my sex life, like I even know what it is.
Right.
What's a condemn?
Kids, I need to teach a sex ed class.
What's a condemn?
Don't have sex. You can't have kids.
But sex is wild and don't cause no child.
I practice
That's my life.
safe 60. I was gonna say that's mine now, buddy. You're good, bro. You're good. Is
We're
this
gonna talk
Cyber
about-
Skull?
This is a good Christian virgin stream, and I am a good
God.
Christian virgin.
Ah.
All right, well, guys, it's been fun. We're gonna do more of these, but it's been a lot of fun. We went for 3 hours tonight. It's actually been a minute since we've done a 3-hour stream.
This is like 2 hours and like 59 minutes longer than usual.
We're talking about the stream, or we're talking about your sex life.
What was that comedian I said? I don't know. No, okay. Yeah, let's get out of here.
I don't know. Dan Cook's 50 and marrying a 23-year-old.
Whoa.
Good
Something
for
like
him.
that. You go.
Although
Rob.
he's
I know, it's
50
kinda
and,
weird, but
and he looks like he's 20, but whatever.
I don't know. Have you seen recent photos? It does
I
not.
haven't.
It does not look. It looks obvious, the age gap. All I ever remember is his rant about an itchy asshole. I'm like, dude, that's because you didn't fucking wipe. That's how we're gonna end the stream, is shit humor.
Nix, I'm up 1 mil today. Nice job, buddy.
Good job, buddy. You putting in the work.
Nice
You
job,
gotta
buddy.
teach Brooke how to gamble.
Don't forget to put in your predictions on the thing to get more cyber cred.
Clearly, gambling skill is not sexually transmitted.
All right, let's get out of here on that note.
All right. So let's discuss upcoming events, and then we'll roll out of here. Okay. So we'll recap that. If you get us your win-loss on either or both the Chiefs and Broncos schedules that are posted on our Facebook page, it's 250K cyber cred per prediction you get correct. Whoever has the best record at the buy on both of them will get, on either one will get 1 million cyber cred bonus. Whoever has the best record at the end of the year will get 1 million cyber cred bonus. 2.
And if your
And these
Broncos
benefit.
Chiefs game contradict each other and you put wins on both,
Fix them.
you get no fucking cred unless you fix it on that game.
Crude laid
Just
down the
that game.
law.
I'm going to go with you get no cred. Like, even if you fix it, you get no cred because you how can you have a win-win? Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, unless you got to fix it.
But
I'm not even allowed to fix it. Fuck you guys.
We'll let you fix it. I'll let you fix it. But anyways, benefit ride for Sunday tomorrow. Registration 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 11.
Where?
JNR's.
Where?
If you're here, you know where. It's JNR's. If you're watching this and don't know, shoot us a message. But it's at JNR's.
I don't know.
And then when we get, we'll probably end it at the River Market. But there's a free will donation meal and a gun raffle. If you want in on the gun raffle, it's $20 a ticket or 6 for 100. Message me and we'll get it figured out.
Hey,
it's not
or
being
me.
raffled till all 200 tickets are sold. Yes, Shades?
Nothing. I'm just saying you can message you or me.
Yes. Or Crude.
Hey, yeah.
And then Sunday night, we're going to go to Sean James up in Omaha at the Slowdown. If you guys want to go, it's only $25 a ticket. Let us know.
I've never been. I hear it's a good show.
It's an amazing show. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to go, let us know, and we'll make that happen. Next announcement.
The downfall. It's on a Sunday, and I got to work in the morning, so I'm only staying out till like 2 or 3.
We're probably back by 1. He's just making Ryan shit himself. Anyway.
Yeah, great. Now I got to go clean up poop.
You already do. The raccoon probably shit herself. But anyways, yes. Brooke said there's a GoFundMe for her grandparents. Their house burnt down. If you're interested in helping, it's on her Facebook page. We did share it once on the Cyber Skull page. If you want to go find it, help one of our biggest supporters out if you can.
Yes.
This is true.
Anything helps.
Right.
Doesn't care if you're just like, oh, I can only give that, dude. Everything helps in that situation.
Yep. So I guess the last thing is, you've seen that I updated the August streaming schedule. There's a graphic on the Facebook page. Only streaming on Fridays this month. So next Friday, the 12th, we're going to do a gaming stream. We're waiting right now basically to see if Halo co-op campaign will be available. If not, we're going to play something else. If so, we'll probably play Halo co-op campaign. Because we've been dying to play it since fucking December of last year.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to draw dicks on things in Power Wash.
I mean, we might just power wash. That was a lot of fun. Last thing I'll say is the 19th will be our Demolition Man stream. We're going to do a Demolition Man movie discussion stream. No
Demolition
movie night,
movies?
no movie night this month because we are super busy with filming Mikey and everything else. So if you haven't seen Demolition Man and want to watch it before the stream, message me and I will get you the movie so that you can watch it before the stream.
And if you haven't seen the movie, what the fuck?
Right. It's so fucking good and topical.
Right.
But yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it off stream. But if you haven't seen it or you just want to see it again, I don't know if it's on any streaming platforms, but I can get you the movie. So just let me know. Shoot me an inbox message on Facebook or on Discord. Oh, and I'm shocked, Brooke. Another movie you haven't seen because you haven't seen any fucking movies.
God.
Hey.
Cut it out.
What?
Speaking of movies and busy schedules and like all that good jazz, what's going on around town here with the movie?
Well, we were supposed to be helping a lot, but we've been super busy.
I'm not worried about the helping part. I'm just trying to get exposure to this one.
Tapehead 2 is currently being filmed. If you haven't seen Tapehead 1, it is on 3B Video's YouTube channel. 3B Video. You can go watch it. It's about 45 minutes long. And they're filming the sequel right now, and it's going to be way bigger than the first movie.
Yeah. I've been seeing some of the photos they've been putting up of being on set, doing all stuff. Dude, it looks
like
so
the behind the scenes
awesome.
stuff that I'm seeing, I've only seen like a couple things, but what I've been shown, they put in some fucking work for doing it themselves.
He sends me a lot of stuff too that he doesn't post, so I get an inside look on a lot of it more than most people. So it's really cool. Like they're really putting everything that they have into this movie.
Yeah.
So I want to promote it as much as possible. And when it goes to release, we'll probably talk about Tapehead.
Yeah.
I'm going to the premiere.
Yeah. It's different whenever you live in a place where there's movie making happening and everything else, and things can chime in and do all that stuff. We live in like the smallest, like none of that shit place.
Just of Madison who?
Yeah, and then you just fucking have them making movie sets and making a movie and doing big things. So, you know, they deserve the click and look, you know.
Go follow them. Go like, go subscribe to their channel. They're awesome.
Good
Normally
people.
they stream on Friday nights with movie reviews, but they're not this month. So we have taken the Friday slot for now. Because we got a busy month of Saturdays and filming our own stuff. For Mike, our Mikey filming starts the 14th. We're going to start filming stuff for Spicy November as well. It's going to be a busy month. We're probably going to be filming about every weekend for the next 3 months. So we'll see how this goes, guys.
All right, brother.
Well, before I leave, I got a few things to say. This is the first one. In Veach, we trust.
Bah humbug.
The second one.
Howard Johnson is
I
right.
hope he gets COVID from that trophy.
Howard Johnson is right, as always. And you know what? Since it was so much fun to use it last week, or the last time when we were on here, I'm going to use this same exit speech that I used last stream. So even though it has nothing to do with our theme tonight, this might just be our typical outro. So,
in that case, this is going here now.
have a good night, guys. This has been Cyber School Media. This has been the first official NFL Roundtable, the first of more to come. And we are out of here.
Work here is done. Needed elsewhere now. Needed wherever outlaws rule the West. Wherever innocent women and children are afraid to walk the streets. Wherever a man cannot live in simple dignity. Wherever a people cry out for justice. Bullshit!